In men's league, if you think that you have to shower with the boys, you're gay.
Well, it's, again, if you want to see my dick, I'll take it out. It's not that impressive, and as long as you don't touch it or take a picture, sure, man. Like, if that's what you want, like if that's like, because that's your end goal, you want to see my wrench.
No, it's just weird that the guys. There were two guys that commented on the clip, and they both said, if you don't shower after men's league with the boys, you're weird. If you're in college or professional, yeah, that's a little weird. Men's league, feel free to go home, dude. It stops there. If you are adamant about showering with the boys in men's league, you're the weird one. It's men's league. I don't even know the whole team. I don't even know these guys.
No, one guy's in the crowd. One guy works for Trek Bicycle. The other guy's a mechanic. The other guy used to work at Jiffy Lube, but now he's a drug dealer. By the way, who's saying that, "Oh Canada"? They absolutely butchered that.
Yeah, that was bad.
Who's just saying, "Oh Canada," folks? Sorry, I'm tweeting that.
Bro, they have the trumpets and tubas out. Isn't that not going to – how is that not going to fuck up the ice? Like the tubas and the trumpet players and all that? Like there's like 2,000 pounds worth of people on that thing. What's up, chat? Welcome in. We're officially freaking live. Thanks for wearing your chin hat to work.
Men's league is so weird.
Men's league is weird. I've been beating this drum. It's not okay. Here's the thing. It could be fun. It could be fun. I've played in men's league where it's fun, but I had to quit because it became unfun.
If you're playing with like all your boys and you guys have enough dudes to play 5-on-5, maybe 10 guys on one team, 10 on the other, and you all played at a decent level, but more so, you're all on the same page of we're not going to high stick each other, we're not going to hit each other. If we
we're not going to come to blows. There's just so many goddamn retards out there, and especially in the States where they think like, yeah, they're still hockey players, and in Canada, it's a joke, man. Like people, you should be going home with a black eye on a goddamn Tuesday, and then you got to report to your cubicle on Wednesday, and your boss is asking you if you got beat up outside of a bar, and like, why were you out late at night? No, man, I was actually just playing men's league. Yeah, it was late because we play at midnight. But some guy just decided to sucker punch me because he was having a bad day and his wife cheated on him.
Well, how about we're in California and they're like, thank God we were filming that video. And they're like, thank God you guys didn't come play when the Serbian team plays. Or they're, what's Armenian. But it's like, if I'm playing men's league, not only does your team have to be cool to make it fun, you have to have fun teams in the league to make it fun. If you have that one douchebag team, like in Scottsdale, there's so many of them.
I wouldn't trust anyone.
I quit. I was like, and also my team started fun, and then guys quit, and they brought in these other guys, and they're huge losers. I'm like, bro, I'm not playing this anymore. It's not fun.
Well, if some guy, look, I was never a tough player when I played hockey. I was a skill guy. But if some guy in men's league cheap shot at me, I'm actually taking my stick and I'm breaking it over their head. But I don't care. That guy is not getting the best of me.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Guys cheap shot guys. Like that's the problem, and it sucks. Like that's why Tiki Tembo and I started playing at Arcadia, because it was a good group of guys, and it was just like lunch hockey, and everyone had fun. Because men's league in Arizona sucks.
But these guys, the ex-Coyote guys, they play like in a legit league here. They always want me to come out there like, hey, we need you on the squad. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that. Like, didn't Shane Doan, he had to like,
yeah, I was there.
He had to beat the shit out of a guy, or did he hit him or something?
That was my team.
Because the guy cheap shot him, right?
That was my team. Yeah. So they brought in this guy on my team who was just like a maniac. And
did he have a nickname?
What?
Did he have a nickname or anything?
I don't know. He's just a psychopath. Shane Doan was playing. Keep in mind, at the ice den, one of the ice rinks is called Shane Doan Rink. Tried to pick a fight with Shane Doan.
He's Mr. Arizona.
I guess like he tried to hit Shane and broke his collarbone trying to hit him. And then he tried to sue him in court in Arizona. Shane Doan's the nicest guy in the world. For those of you who don't know Shane Doan.
He's never said a swear word.
Dude, he's never so moved. Nice. He's a guy that actually like went out of his way to be nice to me. And I was like, dude, this guy rocks. He is the best.
It's going to be Shane Doan, Bob Gucci, and Jay Swish to bring a team back to AZ.
Yeah, but that's how bad the hockey is, men's league hockey is in Arizona. That's how big of douchebags everybody is. That guys are trying to fight Shane Doan. Like that,
What kind of
Do
loser?
you think he knew his donor? He had to, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, because like
Oh, yeah.
donor's like 6'2", 6'3". He's built like a fucking ox.
He's huge.
He's huge. Like his legs are massive.
I remember lining up against him. This is like 5 summers ago, or maybe more. And I would always make comments to him about how big he is. I'm like, man, I don't know how guys played against you. You're a fucking freak. And he would just laugh.
He's always just laughing too. Remember when he absolutely dummied Chikrin in warmups on accident?
Oh,
They hit
yeah.
each other. Like
Yeah.
they legitimately concussed each other and like both played the game that night.
We gotta tweet that video out. What's up, chat? We're getting it buzzing. You know what we need? We need a setup to where, like Pack had in the sneaker store, we have a big TV and you have the chat up so you could just see it.
We could get we'll get that at the studio if we ever get a sponsorship. We'll have a TV just for the chat. It'll be a nice Vizio, 42-inch, all in.
Yeah, there might be a way to make the chat.
I don't mind pulling it up on my phone too.
Yeah, that's easy.
Folks, this is the biggest fucking hockey game, I think, since 1980, since we beat those commie bastards in Lake Placid. Let's get it going in the chat. Let's get it buzzing. We're trying to break records tonight. We're trying to get it done for the USA all day. The left-wing media trying to make this game a political war. It's just hockey at the end of the day. It's Canada. It's U.S. In a sense, it's our big brothers in the game of hockey, but we're right there with them. We're chomping at the bit. Holy fuck. Bob Gucci, Jay Swish, bringing you coverage you can't get anywhere else from Scottsdale. We're going live off the box right now, folks, in Boston at the TD Bank Garden.
Look at Braden Point's haircut in that picture. That's hilarious.
Braden Point smoking darts, playing in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. We got the Kachuk brothers back in the game. Massive. Here we go, baby. This is why you watch hockey. Folks, we didn't know what the Four Nations Cup was going to look like. We thought we were calling it over here the fake Nations Cup. Maybe we were wrong, but this is the game we exactly wanted to see. Thursday night, ladies' night in Boston. Missing Charlie McAvoy tonight. Man, did they give him a dirty needle? What happened? Because he's got that infection in his AC joint, and he definitely got a Toradol shot because, obviously got banged up in that game. Armia hit him into the post, and he played through it, obviously. But, man, I think he got a dirty needle or some sort of infection from the shot. I don't know. Was that on purpose in Montreal? The Canadians? Here we go. A little, hey, how are you, boys? Good to see you. We're not going to come to fisticuffs right away, but Brady Tkachuk in there asserting himself early. 19:25 remaining in the first period. We're just getting going here at Hockey Night in Scottsdale. Coverage you can't get anywhere else. Bob Gucci, Jay Swish. We brought you the Do-Reg episode yesterday featuring Nick Schmaltz of the Utah Hockey Club. But tonight, USA, Canada. What a match here, Bob. Those sticks, those custom sticks. That's why I always wanted to play in the World Junior, but never got a chance. You get those custom USA sticks, man, with the stripes on them. So nasty.
Someone said my fiance is not impressed
Goal. Oh,
that I have the stream on. Well, divorce her ass. What are you doing with her?
she and you might not.
You guys aren't going to work out. I can already tell.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're watching Hockey Night in Scottsdale and she's mad at you, first of all, you got time, brother. I've been there. I've been engaged. You do have time as long as you're not getting married tomorrow. Even if you were, you can walk off the podium. But anyways, back to the game here as Jack Hughes makes a nice slip play into Austin Matthews. And you got to think, Bob, the Arizona native Amats 34 might be playing through some sort of injury.
I think he is.
And, he's not going to say anything, obviously, because he's a good statesman. He's the captain. But, you know what? He's played unbelievable defensively all tournament. He just hasn't looked like himself offensively. And I do think that he is playing through something.
Yeah, can you guys chat? Where are you guys from? I just did a zoom in feature. I want to see if it's keeping up okay. Chat, drop where you're from in the freaking chat. Thanks for joining with us. Someone was like, you guys boozing for this game? This is the game where I don't need to booze for. I actually want to watch the game. I booze for games that I don't really give a shit for. I'm kind of the opposite.
Yeah, I like boozing for a game that I really just don't want to remember.
Yeah, I like boozing for games that are big, but I don't care about, like the Super Bowl.
You know what's awesome to booze for is a UFC fight.
Yes.
Because no matter how cut you are, you're just seeing guys throwing left and right.
Man, UFC in person, it's the perfect drinking event. You have a fight, then you have a break. You can go get refills. Then there's another break. It's like the perfect intervals. Holy shit.
And then dudes fight after, too, when you go to Buffalo Wild Wings. That's really cool. Like, you go to Yard House and guys are just throwing because they actually think they're UFC fighters for the night. because they have a barbed wire tattoo. Anyways, folks, back to the game here. Seth Jarvis back in the lineup tonight. He is taking and replacing Travis Konechny on that fourth line. I believe he's playing with Marchand and Bennett tonight, folks. Again, if you're just tuning in right now, 17-13 remaining in the first frame. We got Bob Gucci, Jay Swish on the call. As always, please go like, subscribe to our channel on YouTube while you're watching us. It helps us out, gets us in the algorithm. And again, all of our merch is on HockeyNightScottsdale.shop. The chin hats, as Bob's got on right now, comes in 3 colorways. We do have the patch hats as well as the hoodies. So go check those out. Get at us that way. Tonight, I don't think we're going to see any fights unless this game gets really out of hand, but it's like a Game 7, Bob. You just want to play. You want to keep it in between the lines, in between the whistles. You know what? May the best team win. These Game 7s, I've only played in 1 or 2 in the AHL, but the big thing is if you get that first one.
Yep.
Because then you get them on their heels. Come on. Oh! Wawrinski trying to go 5 Cheddar. Cheddar is always better as Colton Parayko. Oh, my, rushing it. Oh, my
Jesus, could you imagine Parayko Berry first?
Imagine he tucked there, dude. That would have been electric. Jake Sanderson is so good. Holy fuck. Man, this game, yeah, you got to get that first one. And the only thing that scares me as a U.S. fella wanting the USA to win, Bob, is the last time Jordan Binnington played an elimination game as big as this was a Game 7 against the Boston Bruins. And he won that game, fella.
Big game player, man.
Big
game fucking player.
I am surprised they haven't gone to Hiller, though, all tourney.
I know, man.
I thought they should have went to him one time after that USA game.
I agree with that. It's crazy. It's kind of crazy that they bring 3 and then they just ride one guy the whole time. I mean, that's how goalies are. It's weird with goalies, though. It's like you can't. You're in the championship. You're not gonna take him out.
No.
And before that, you're gonna let him build momentum if he's your guy. If you're winning.
Right. I just thought. I think Benner would tell you, man on man, chin on chin, that he hasn't had his best. He's been getting beat a little bit stick side, low ditty. And in that sense, I just thought maybe they go to Hiller for that game against Finland and try him out. But it was an elimination game. You know what? Maybe they thought just because Benner had been playing, we'll ride him. And it obviously worked out against Finland. It kind of almost snuck away from him. But he's back, obviously, in the championship game. And Brock Faber plays it over to, he's playing with Jacob Slavin, the born-again version, the Colorado College product.
Someone said my Uber driver. Yeah, that was funny. My Uber driver, referring to Rob Gucci show. Sorry, I just wanted to shout him
all
out.
good.
I gotta move those. Do you have a Rick Glare over there when you're from there?
No, it's not bad. McKinnon's absolutely bumping.
Oh!
God damn it.
Did Crosby get a piece of that?
You knew it was going to be in the first 5. I actually told someone today.
You called it.
I told someone today it was either going to be McKinnon or McJesus. I mean, that's not like I'm picking fucking, that's not rocket science. I just thought those guys come out buzzing so hard, especially in the game in Montreal. They came out so hard. But watch McKinnon here get this low cycle, low to high, and just sifts one into the net. A lot of traffic in front, but this is such a good play. A little shimmy shake around Kachuk, and then he just throws a seeing eye shot to the Diddy side of Connor Hellebuck. And you know what? He beats him on the stick side. Just a little sifter, folks. It got through a lot of traffic. Seeing eye shot. It's such a good play, though. I think a lot of the times, forwards, when you roll high like that, to all you young hockey players out there, shoot to get hot, shoot to stay hot. And you know what? It finds its way, and sometimes that's just hockey. USA, though, they playing well. I just think you stick with your process here. Don't get rattled by that. It's just a one-off play. And you know what? We're going to be all right, boys. We're going to be all right.
Someone said hi Diddy.
That was high Diddy. That was mid Diddy.
At this point, you got to think about benching Hellebuck.
Yeah, you can't let that in. I mean, there's only 12 bodies in front, and he shot it right off the ankle of Jack Eichel on the short side. But I think we settle in here. We're okay. We're going to be all right. Canada obviously coming out horny.
I just think non-logistics wise or anything, I don't even know what that means, but beating Canada 2 times in a row
so hard
on paper just doesn't look good for the United States odds. It's fully possible. It's definitely
like you have to be the way better team to do that.
Yeah, it's
like the undeniable team.
Yeah, it's like fucking McGregor Poirier. It's like someone's gonna beat somebody that you're gonna have to go to a trilogy. You know, it's like,
well, the thing is if these guys played 7, it's going 7.
Yes, that's
right. So it's just like what a play by Harley there too. Harley got that puck to McKinnon, but then what he did is he skated through. So there was a little bit of a confusion right there, and he allowed that space up top, and the switch wasn't made quick enough. Big Brady Kachuk and Eichel were caught in between. Who do we go to? It gave McKinnon just that little second to throw that sifter at the net, and that's what it means at this time of year.
So it's McKinnon.
McKinnon.
One of my favorite ones is Chinnasoda.
Chinnasoda. I can't believe they would not. I don't think they would scratch Gritty Marner, but man, they had to have been talking about it. No,
I think so. Yeah.
like you're using Konechny, Jarvis, and then he made a nice little touch play there, and oh my God, Sorelli almost tucked.
People are so weird. This guy's like 1-zip, fuck you, and tag me, dude. I don't really like. I have friends on both teams. I like.
Well, we're sitting on the couch.
Yeah, it's just people get so weird on the internet. It's like Canada scores. That's what you think to go to my Twitter profile and say "fuck me."
That's funny. Some guy was chirping me too about the USA Canada. I just said I just hope both teams have fun, pal.
Bro, just enjoy the game,
dude. I don't care.
Why are you so mad,
dude? I literally don't care. I'm not playing.
Yeah, it's just funny. It's like reading that shit.
This Sanheim, I'm actually really surprised he's on the squad. And that's no disrespect to him. What a play by Ikes there. Holy fuck. Sending that rink wide over to Matty Kachuk. Matty Kachuk on the phone with Charles Barkley earlier today. Fella, we just need you playing well. Brock Faber surveys the ice. He sends it over to his partner in Jacob Slavin. He takes a couple pumps and brings it back to his own end. And he's going to reset here, folks, and get a look here at a set breakout. Sends it over to Long Pencil Gensel in and along the wall, and he takes it in and gets a nice little muffin in on Jordan Binnington. He's able to corral that, and we're going to go to an offensive zone face-off. The dog McKinnon, you knew he was going to do it. You knew it was either going to be him or McJesus.
Guys, get that fucking chat buzzing. If you're in here, send us a question, a comment, a concern. Literally, send us anything. Send us a picture of your ass. Let's get this fucking chat buzzing in here.
We're talking ass pics, folks.
What do we got here? We got... Do you guys think that Binnington is going to stand on his horn tonight or what? I think he's a guy that knows how to handle the pressure and knows how to control his emotions. And I think that means that he's fully capable of standing on his head. It's hard to say just because, like, it's a championship game in the Four Nations Fake Cup. But I think he's capable of that, yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, getting that first one's huge. It gives your goalie so much confidence. Now he can get in the game. He can protect the lead. When you're playing with the house's money like that, it's like a pitcher. Anytime you get some run support, it builds your game. You get a couple big saves. Next thing you know, now you're a fucking wall. Momentum, Bob. It's a crazy thing.
Swish, how do we contain the McDees, fellas, if you thought one of them was going to score?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like that play right there, like what do? He gets a puck, a cycle play. Harley cuts to the middle. He takes a little bit of a lane away causes confusion. The dog rolls high. It's not like he beat anyone one-on-one coming into the house. And he throws a puck on net. That's a sifter. It's like, how do you stop that? I mean, I don't know. There's 7 bodies in front of the net. It just kind of finds its weight in the mesh. But, yeah, I limit the speed. Limit the speed in the neutral zone. D have to have really good gaps. And, again, not a lot of clean exits from Canada. So that's going to start with our forecheck. Everything starts in that offensive zone, obviously. So, good forechecks, good dumps. You know what? We'll go from there, baby.
Gucci, is it appropriate to call a cocktail at the bar a wrench tail? I've done it, fella. Yeah, normalize calling it a wrench tail. Wrench is such a good word for your wrench. It just makes sense. When's the next Truva Chin video? I don't know. We technically have a part 3, but it's like it's not as good as the first 2 parts. So, any more guests coming on Hockey Night in Scottsdale soon? Yep, we're doing something next week where we have a guest. We're going to Chewport, California, aka Newport, California, to do some stuff over there next week. And yeah, we're looking forward to that. And we're definitely going to mix it up. We're thinking about doing a one-on-one basketball video. I'm going to play Swish one-on-one in basketball. And we're going to be wearing full and one attire. So triple XL shorts, triple XL t-shirts. We're back.
It's tall tees. It's when you go to Champ Sports in the mall and you buy the 3-pack of tall tees. And actually the smallest size they have is a 5XL. And you try to shrink it, but it's still is at the top of your calves. But yeah, we're gonna play old school street ball, hot sauce, and one mix tour. Like we will do that. The professor Rafer Olson, aka Skip to My Lou. You know, back in the day, Rafer Olson, Skip to My Lou, came from the and one mix tour straight to the NBA.
I did know that. I actually used to be a big and one head.
He was so sick. His name was Skip to My Lou, dude.
He just didn't want to play defense though, which is so sick.
Rafer Olson was actually unreal in Houston. Shout out to H-Town, man. Gotta get there. It's
That's
like
off. Holy Kreider, dude. They didn't blow that dead?
long pencil. Oh my sick.
Oh!
God damn. That's why you pay him 9 and a hook down in Tampa Bay here, folks. Anyways, getting back to the game here. 11:41 remaining. One guy I'm looking to have a big game that needs to step up for the Americans that would be an X factor like will be Jack Hughes. Now, if Jack Hughes can find some space up there in and around, offensive zone, blue line in, and start dancing a little bit, Bob, that would be massive for the Americans.
I want to see a guy like him on the big stage because some of these players you don't get to fucking see in like the Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, Stanley Cup. This is a chance to look at these guys playing for an important game. By the way, is Kyle Connor out?
Have not seen Kyle Connor.
Ooh,
I think he's playing though.
I think like a lot of guys are sick.
Yeah, everyone's sick. I think he's playing though.
Is he?
Is he on the bench?
I don't see him right there.
So it's Kreider playing then?
I think Kreider is in.
Yeah, so Connor must not be playing. Chucky McAvoy in a sling. That's not perfect.
McAvoy's an absolute house.
Oh my God, his back. Son of a plumber. Son of a preacher, man.
That sucks. He's not playing, dude.
That does suck. He's not. Fuck. He's massive, dude. That upper body's insane. No Diddy on that, by the way. But yeah, it looks like Kyle Connor. You're right. So Morrissey, Connor, McAvoy. Anyone else we're missing? Or we just retarded?
No, I think that's
Quinn
it.
Hughes obviously not in the lineup. Man, Tage Thompson was in Boston today. I might have played him. Kreider, though, he's been playing all tournament. It is what it is. Back to the game here, folks. Jack Eichel, arguably been the best forward for the Americans all tournament, sends it back into Adam Fox. One thing that I think will go down in history. Now, listen, this guy is a good player. But Adam Fox winning a Norris Trophy is pretty crazy to me. It was in the shortened season.
Yeah.
The power play was unbelievable. I do think he's a good defenseman. I wouldn't say he's even a top 10 defenseman in the league, though.
I agree.
Like, if I'm looking at him on the back end of this U.S. team, he's a 5'6" all day. He might even be in a tight game like this, he might be in my number 6.
Yeah.
Because Sanderson can skate better. He is a little bit less experienced. But, man, I don't know. And he's got size. I like Foxy. Listen, good player. I just think it's crazy that he won a Norris. Like,
yeah, that is weird to think, right? When you think Norris, you think like Prime Eric Carlson, you think like Hedman, you think like those guys. You don't think Adam Fox. By the way, did Sanderson actually grow up in Montana?
yeah, so they have a place there, and it's right on the border of Alberta, Whitefish.
But did he grow up there?
Yep, I think he played there until he was like maybe like 13 or 14.
That's pretty sick.
Oh God, that was a goal. Oh my God, Jarvis. If Jarvis would have dug that out a little harder, he would have had a goal.
Jesus, man. Take the toe, pull it back out, and put it in.
Brock Nelson is a guy, listen, North Dakota guy, love him, but
Is he? I didn't even know that.
Warroad, Minnesota. Look at this Jarvis. Like if you would have sucked that in, a little toe suck.
Just suck it in Diddy style.
Oh, if you would have vacuumed into that,
Just sucked it in from the back.
yeah, just if you would have sucked that thing like, oh, I can't even say his name, but
Chat. Who? Oh, don't say it. Don't.
When in
say it.
Rome.
I know who you're talking about. Yo, chat. Let's go. Buzz this fucking thing up, baby.
Chat, what are we doing here? What do we like this game so far? If you're on the U.S. side, obviously we're ruggling a little bit over here, but talk to us, chat. What are we doing, baby? What are we thinking on this fucking match here right now?
I think a lot of people are like out and about for this game.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, we got a decent amount of people in here.
Got 100 people.
Yeah,
It's funny. We're like, we got a decent amount. We just hit the point where we're getting 100 people. We're like, why isn't there 200? Why isn't there 2,000?
why isn't there 2 million? Our dudes and do-rags almost at 3Ks. That's pretty good.
Yeah, check out our last episode. Dudes in do-rags. Shout out Tegrity, bro. He's in the chat. Just put him on the screen. Watching this game from the chin of Scottsdale. Where at, dude? Where at? I don't want to dox you, but where at? Just curious.
So we did get another clearance from a Hockey Night in Scottsdale member that came to our live show in Chicago I played with this kid.
Oh,
He was a goalie. He did say we have an open invitation to the Black Cookout anytime we want.
Oh yeah.
So that's respect. Shout out to my boy Wes.
Swiss, talk me through the outfit. Looking cozy as fuck.
Yeah, it's velour, baby, head to toe. You know what velour is? It's a hell of a fucking fabric, is what it is. Yeah, man, this is like where you kind of wear it with a player's ball. You'd wear this maybe if you're a fake pimp, you're walking around Vegas looking for a professional. It's nice, man. Velour. Check it out.
Picking the driving range, listening to you guys because I don't have a stream. I don't know what picking means. Is that a golf term? Like he's at the drive. That's pretty sick though.
What did he say? Picking what?
Picking the driving range, listening to you guys because I don't have a stream. That's actually pretty sick that you're listening to us.
Love that.
Range.
We'll bring the energy for you, fella, because we're going radio style then for you.
This is a hockey show. You're absolutely correct.
This I did my tennis lessons today, and shout out to Nicky Lapointe. I'm sure he might be listening to us. He said he watches all the time, but he was saying, you know, whatever. He's like, yeah, you guys are actually pretty entertaining this. But then he just goes, I go, yeah, thanks, fella. We're kind of just a bunch of dipshits. But he goes, well, this is the hockey show.
This is a hockey show. A lot of people have been saying nice things like this show is going to blow up soon. I'm like, I fucking hope so, dude.
I hope you're
That would be
right.
cool.
Yeah, I hope you are right. I hope you are with us, and I hope we are all along for the ride right now. And speaking along for the ride, well, the Americans just kind of along for the ride in this first period here, folks. We got to get something going. We got to see some traffic in front of Bennington. We have to just alleviate a little of this pressure off of Hellebuck right now. We're a little bit flustered around the cage, as we do have a glass repair issue in Boston at TD Bank Garden. This is one of those plays that only people in Boston do. This is a straight mob play. They know the Americans. They know our boys are kind of struggling.
Yep.
So what do? We fake a glass issue.
Yes.
It's classic. It's Doug McRae-like. It's just straight out of the town. This is a classic play right here. Waste innovations coming in because there's a broken glass. Oh, yeah, of course.
That's like a tennis player that takes his medical time out or he pretends he has to shit, but he's just trying to swap the momentum. But Jarvis so close here. I mean, if he just pulled it out the first time, he would have got it. But
yeah, I think if he would have toe sucked that, he would have a really good chance. It's obviously really easy sitting about 4,000 miles away on the couch watching this game, drinking an electrolyte packet, doing nothing. But yeah, Jarvie, I just thought at initial glance, if you would have kind of just toed that thing in there.
Can't get comfortable right now. Fuck. God damn it.
Chicken parm Ferraro with the peanut butter on the top of his mouth.
My group chat hates him. They like say they can't stand him. I don't know. I don't know what I feel about Ferraro. I'm like,
I think he's informational.
he's informational, but I don't know.
Why do they hate him?
They
His voice?
yeah, they don't like his voice. He does pronounce every syllable like it's.
Well, he
his own
enunciates
word.
like a jackass.
I mean, I can't. Yeah, he does enunciate like a jackass. But I mean, I can't talk. I don't have the best voice and pronunciation. But I don't know. I'm in and out on him. I can't tell if I like listening to him. But we got 9:20 remaining, folks.
Yeah, I don't mind chicken parm. I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but I do think he knows the game. I will give chicken parm that.
Oh no, I think he knows the game for sure.
He's one of the best at just like detailing the game. I do think, but his voice does sometimes. It's like, all right, parm, fuck off.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell if I like him or not.
He is a good dude though.
Oh,
Jizzy. Try to send him in. Come on, Jizzy.
Oh,
Jizzy. Trace, try, fella. I
Get
like
out
this
of
line
that.
right now. Matt, no, Kyle Connor is a little bit of a
sucks,
blow. He
man.
legitimately looks like B Rabbit from 8 Mile with that haircut and that just pale skin, like got hit by a glow stick in Winnipeg.
I always say this. He looks like he gets his equipment from the Lost and Found. Like he's that kid that's all scraggly, but he's just nasty.
Played Youngstown, dude.
Youngstown, Ohio, not a perfect city, but hey, a lot of people with good hearts over there in Youngstown, Ohio. Shout out to Ohio. Do you have anybody from Ohio in the fucking chat?
Shout out to Eastern Ohio. Shout out to the Youngstown Strip Club. That was my first strip club ever. My first Asian.
That's crazy. My first strip club ever was it Dream Palace? No, it might have been in Vegas.
That's good.
Oh, it was Vegas. It was Spearmint Rhino in Vegas.
Yeah, that's a nice one to lose your strip club virginity to.
I was so scared. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, God.
Titties and butts. McStevens. I think McStevens has to shoot that. Like, again, I'm a fucking guy on the couch, but
he dropped that way off. I mean,
right in the slot.
He dropped that thing off in low.
Shoot that.
Dropped that thing off in Fall River,
Ooh.
Mass. Oh, my silky Mitchy Gritty.
Mitch Gritty.
Look at Mitch Gritty. I still can't believe he
Ooh.
gritty down the aisle at his own wedding.
That's yeah.
That was maybe the gayest thing I've ever
Go.
seen. Come on, baby.
Who is that? Oh, D-Boss.
Oh,
D-Boss. I want D-Boss to win something, dude.
yeah. I mean, I think he's taking like at best like third or fourth in a world championship because he's there every year.
You see his quote? He's like, I haven't won something in so long.
Yeah, he hasn't won something since like the Big Ten championship.
Why isn't Canada shooting the puck in the high slot? Like they're getting too cute with it.
Yeah, Gritty saw McDavid come down and try to make that little play, and Gritty wanted to do the same thing. Gritty loves passing though, so you got to give it to him. D-Boss, man, nice try, fella. I like it. It was kind of a similar chance he had against Binnington in the first game on Saturday with the U.S. versus Canada, but it was on the other side. He was coming on his forehand this time. He pumpernickeled it. He tried to go low blocker at the same spot he beat Binnington about 6-7 days ago, but again, it was on his forehand side this time. Little pumpernickel. How are you? Sammy Bennett stepping into the dish right now with Jarvie and Brad Marchand. Brad Marchand, you gotta wonder if a guy like that is on the Olympic team next year. Great player, hell of a player.
I hate to say this, but I don't think so.
He's looking a little slow, fella. And this game, as every player has said, is the fastest games they've ever played. And that game, again on Saturday, last week was the fastest hockey game I've ever seen. I think that game is faster than this right now.
That was the fastest 10 minutes of hockey I've ever seen.
Yeah, like
I think it was faster for sure.
It was just different. I think the guys are not a little worn out, but I think, a couple. Oh my God. Holy jam play.
Just stuffing it.
Oh my God. He stuffed that thing like a blue cheese olive. Holy shit. Sam Bennett with no repercussions, just taking it hard into Connor Hellebuck's leg. See, the thing like that people don't realize is when Bennett jams that thing, that actually hurts the goalie's leg a lot.
Yeah.
Because he's spread out like a quarter to three.
It's like poking the knee back.
Yeah. And so right there, right when he, that's not actually that bad, but
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean?
Hyperextend your leg.
yes, that one was not that bad, but it still is a little jab right there.
I mean, that's the Canadian brand of hockey. Someone's got to do it. Bennett, dude, I would love to have Bennett on my team in the playoffs. Hellebuck looks like he's going full Ryan Miller. You're just going to let him hit me like that? Lucic is a big part of this city. You're just going to hit me like that? Gutless. It's absolutely gutless. Connor Hellebuck with a holy fuck, his numbers are nasty.
Connor Hellebuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh my buzzsaw
Why
McGraw.
are they being so cute with it, bro? Just get pucks on net.
Pucks on net, folks. Jesus, man. They're playing just like a rat pack team right now. Coop's got him fired up. I bet he gave an unbelievable pregame speech, but this game's coming in waves. U.S. has had a few good chances, maybe a little bit of sustained pressure, but it's like wave after wave with these Canadians. It's, the Bennett comes on, and it's Crosby, then it's McKinnon, then it's McJesus. It's just, you got to weather the storm. They're going to come, no Diddy. And Bob, more than ever, that revenge is a motherfucker.
It is a motherfucker. Let's see here. We got somebody tuned in from the beautiful city of London, England. 2 a.m. I'm here. I really want to go to London, man. My friends went to London, and I was chirping them. I was like, that city sucks. Keep in mind, I've never been there. All it does is rain. I was just chirping, but I do want to go there. I've heard great things. Also, heard there's a lot of hot chicks in London, which is random because English people are generally ugly. That's why I'm ugly.
Yeah, they are ugly, but they also might lead the league in BBLs.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
London?
There's Brazilian butt lifts in London?
Yeah. There's
white girls are getting them?
Well, it's like the New York City of Europe, so everyone moves there.
Oh, I didn't know it was that diverse.
Oh, it's very diverse.
I just think of let's have a crumpet, mate.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of
I'm thinking of Ireland.
Ireland, Scotland. You're thinking of the surrounding areas of the United Kingdom. You go into London, you're going to find some trim.
I didn't know that.
It's a New York City, man,
when
of Europe.
London, I think just tea and crumpets. Look at my hair.
No,
I'm
man,
an absolute gremlin right now.
Yeah, that's an all-world city. That's probably a top 5 city in the world.
I noted. Let's go to Wimbledon. Fuck
Hockey night from
Wimbledon.
We actually should go to Wimbledon.
Subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe right now. We're trying to go to Wimbledon. Everything helps.
Yep. At this point, we might have to start an OnlyFans.
Fellas, if you can use one stick for the rest of your life, what would it be? Mine would be a TPS Response, the red one.
Wow. I don't know. I don't even know what they're called, but it was like the CCM with the white and green on it. It was probably like a circa 2000.
White and green.
2018 or 19. It's like the same CCM stick they all use now, but it had the white and green. I remember it was nasty. You could shoot the puck like insanely hard. It was the stick that Tarasenko had.
The aluminum?
No, it was a stick that Tarasenko had. The equipment guys in St. Louis ordered like 500 of them, and he would look at 10 of them in a row, and the ones he didn't like or how they felt, he just saw them in half before even using them.
That's so fucked up.
Pretty sick.
Someone said, "What was your worst experience as a rookie, fellas?" I didn't really have that. Are you talking about like hazing and shit? I wasn't on. I had to do some like weird shit, but not really actually. But no one bitched me around or anything like that.
No, I never saw any like the weird stuff where
Me
like the
neither.
Canadian junior leagues where you got to like shove a penny up in your ass just to go to the bathroom in the back of the bus.
Bro,
Like
Canadian junior leagues are weird.
you have to like tug one out in the shower and everyone watches you. It's like, dude, what?
I was on one team where they did the quarters thing in the bus bathroom. Like 3 guys go into the bathroom of a bus and they throw in a bunch of pennies and change, and you gotta in the dark, naked, count the pennies and change.
Yeah.
And then get the right amount. And if it's the wrong amount, they throw the change back in the bathroom. That was probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I didn't have to do it, and I didn't encourage anyone else to do it. Like, I'm just not a hazing guy. That was probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, the hazing guys are always weird.
They're always the gay guys too.
Yeah, they
which
are.
is nothing wrong with being gay, but it's like their way of
Like making like it seem like this is okay behavior.
exactly. 5:12 remaining. If you're watching along with us, let us know in the chat. Are you watching along with us? Where are you watching from? Are you at a bar? Are you at your house? Are you at your side chick's house? Let us know. Kind of a slow game right now, dude. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit slow.
Yeah, 502. I mean, like we said, it's coming in waves right now. You have the push from the Canadians, and they have a little bit of momentum. 2 3 lines come out. They make something happen. Bennett takes it hard to the net. Then you see a little bit of a momentum shift in that with Crosby and McKinnon that come over the boards. And then the Americans, Long Pencil Gensel. He's had a nice little period. He's had a couple shots that have missed and just sailed the net on Bennington. If those are on net, they're probably in the back of the cage. And it's a different story here. So I just think for the USA, we got to establish a little bit more of a cycle game. I think Canada right now, just their rush game is pretty good, and they're getting into the areas. Now they're not executing on their passes. You've seen McDavid as well as Mitchie Gritty Marner overpass on a few of those chances. But if they connect on those plays, that's going to be dangerous going into the second period here. So that's just something to keep an eye on. We got to limit their speed a little better. Obviously, easier said than done. And on last Saturday, they played a perfect defensive game to a T. Right now, they're getting a little stretched out, Bob.
I haven't really seen McDavid get the Jets on yet. I kind of want to see that.
Getting stretched out like Bonnie Blue. I am not the father.
Everyone's like playing like they're hurt.
Everyone's playing hurt and hung.
Speaking of hung, if you win this tournament tonight, but you got to play on Saturday, you don't even get a chance to like booze.
Yeah, you still got to floor it. Fuck it.
Hell yeah, I'll be
You know,
rip tonight.
I think I would let it rip tonight. I would be doing day beers on Friday and then just whatever.
Day beers on Friday before the game Saturday.
Fuck it, man. Like, yeah, I'll play hung. I'll get through this next week. You're going to respond. You're fine. But yeah, they don't even give them like any days off. That's just crazy, man. These guys have been going at it this hard, and then you just go right back into the regular season of the National League. The nice thing is, though, is if you do booze right now, you're going to be in way better shape, even a little bit hung, than those guys coming off a 12-day in Cabo.
True.
Like,
good point.
They're doing the mini camps all around the league right now, but there's nothing that's replicating the speed that these guys are playing at.
Yeah, that's a good point. These guys have been playing and practicing. So
Right.
4:09 remaining in the first period. We have an icing. This episode is brought to you by Cat. If you need a bulldozer or an excavator or an escalator, hit your local Cat. Finance a new bulldozer today.
If you want to get your ex-wife or wife out of her bedroom, buy a cat in a forklift. You can get a free quote today, and they can maneuver or makeshift some sort of concoction to make sure she never comes back. Speaking of never coming back, well, we don't know if the Four Nations will ever be back. Obviously, we're going to be doing the Olympics, the World Cup of Hockey. But while we do have it here, folks, again, it is a championship game live from Boston as JT Miller gathers the puck and he skates into the middle of the ice just over the blue line. Matt Boldy with a little pumpernickel.
Oh,
He was
right
not
idea.
able to connect over to Dylan Larkin and Brock Faber. Great play there on McKinnon. The best defenseman in the league in the history of the game, especially in the early 2010s, is you actually skate forward at guys in the neutral zone and it eliminates all their speed and space. And that was an excellent play by Faber there. If you saw that, how he transitioned and matched McKinnon's speed skating forward. The first guy to actually really do that was Duncan Keith. And it's kind of been just a big thing ever since.
That's the type of coverage that you literally can't get anywhere else, you dumbass, unless you're tuned into Hockey Night in Scottsdale. Listen to the man. You can't find that anywhere else.
No, you can't. And Chicken Parm's not even saying that, folks. But okay, so fuck.
That one hurts.
That one stings. It's like, yeah, I play in Ottawa, but fuck. I'm gonna be wearing that for the next week and a hook.
He didn't even touch him.
Binner, that's a good flop, fella. Of course he
Yeah,
flopped.
that is a good flop.
Of course Binner flopped. Trying to draw one. Scumbag.
Text him that.
I will. I texted him before the tourney started. And he didn't even respond, but I guess that's what hockey guys do is you got to get locked in.
Oh! Who got it? Brady Kachuk.
Yes.
This guy is an animal. What a freak.
What a freak. Guy died in a hang gliding accident. What a loser. This guy is not a loser. Oh my God, what a fucking big goal. This guy is literally
Firing up the crowd.
He's putting America on his back. Is he the most marketable player in the NHL? Brady Kachuk.
I'll say he's up there right now. Wait, what the fuck happened? Did Max get it? No.
Oh my God. He celebrated like a linebacker.
Oh, dude, that's the type of shit you need in playoffs and to win. Brady Kachuk just going through 3 different sticks right there.
Because Matthews tries to wrap that.
2.
Cale Makar gets a really good stick on him, and it pops out in front. He just willed that in.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great way to put it. Just in the right spot. And I love, you see Matthews yell, like, this means a lot to these guys, dude. This is like a home game for the United States.
That Selly was insane. Like, imagine just his heart rate right now. I thought his brain was going to come out of his head there.
And then he fired up the crowd after the handshake line, dude. We're back. We have a fucking game.
We knew that first, man, that goal that McKinnon scored, that was like just like one of those placement shots. And I'm glad the boys didn't get rattled about that. And just goes to show you how many good playoff players they have on this team. Even just good American guys, good chins, is they didn't get rattled.
No.
Because that goal that McKinnon scored, it happens 1 out of 50. Watch this fucking play. Going downhill, toe caps, right in the paint, point, Makar, Sanheim, all around it, didn't matter. Forearms and neck is what Brady Kachuk says. Here's my hammer. I'm coming down Main Street. You can fuck off. This puck is getting in. Wow. What a response from the Americans. Free bird, play it, baby. Let's go.
This only means one thing. Matt's getting one.
Yep.
I think Matt's going to get one.
It's crazy. Matty Kachuk is, well, I mean, not crazy, but like, he's not well liked around the league. Even by other U.S. guys that are not here. Obviously, if they play with him, they probably like him. But it's just funny. He's just such a prick, isn't he? And I love it.
Doesn't surprise me.
And you need it on your team.
Yeah, you definitely need it. Look at Marchand.
Yes. Oh my
I met
God.
Marchand.
Great play there
he
by
was a really
Faber.
cool dude, actually.
Yeah, I could see that.
Partied with him, dude. Not a big deal.
Go Boldy. Get the Pistons going, fella. Oh no, never go to the backhand right there.
Yeah.
150, folks. 145 remaining here as Vinny Trocheck is absolutely buzzing. He's skating like Ryan Callahan. Oh my chin. Makar found his chin like it was open deer season. Kreider with a mohawk turn. Kreider just does not look perfect out
He
there.
should not be on the roster. I'm just going to say that again. He should not be
Man,
on the roster.
yeah, he's on the back. His
Crazy.
days are. You see this quarter, Chris? It used to be a nickel. Your glory days are getting a little older, my friend. Folks, again, 120 remaining here in the first frame as we get a look at Adam Fox. Adam Fox hasn't played a ton here, and Colt Parayko is going to survey his options before he sends it over to Travis Sanheim with a quick up play up to Braden Point. Braden Point's nasty.
Yeah. 50 goals, baby.
They're smothering McStevenson right now, which
yeah,
is
I
good.
haven't really noticed them.
Keeping him outside the dots, which is all you can do.
I got you saying McStevenson now.
Yeah.
It's addicting calling him anything but his
Yeah.
name.
McWrenchson. Oh, my.
Oh, is that Brady again?
Yes, right on
Dude.
Harley. That his shoulder is going to, oh, my God.
Get him out of fucking Ottawa. Get this guy to, I don't even know where, dude.
New York.
Get him into Rangers.
Get him, because he's got to go to a team that is a original six if he's not going to play with his brother.
Oh,
what a stick there. Is that a boy, Jackie Hughes? Just get in lanes, boys. Get in lanes. Get in lanes. Great play by Hughes. Cut off the pass. It was with his body, but oh my God, he bailed out there. Jesus,
Pulled the
Jack.
parachute.
That was the Dougie Hamilton special. His teammate, the old parachute. Folks,
Get that chat buzzing.
12, 13 seconds left to play. Again, shots 10-10. The score is even up. Everything's even. It's a great fucking game. It's finally starting to heat up here, Bob. We've got a couple hits. Brady Tkachuk igniting the crowd and the boys. And you know what? We're going to skate 1-1 after one period. Shots 10-10. 1-1 after 1-0 in shots. 10-10.
The fans are on their feet at the Garden. We got a 1-1 hockey game. Let's see what the chat is saying in this motherfucker. I'm already starving. I should have ate more. I'm already starving. I'm just on the fucking stream complaining. Shout out to all 100 people in here, however many people are in here. Get Brady Tkachuk to LA. I would actually like that. Hate to say it. We got a chick in the chat. That's the first thing I see.
Chicks in the chat. Hot chicks in the chat alert.
We have a female in the chat. We have PK Subban, who is going to say, you got to come out hard. The goalies have to be good, and you got to get the pucks on net, and you got to cycle. PK Subban says the same 4 sentences no matter what game he's covering. He says the same thing.
PK Wrenchman.
Over and over. Tuning in tonight on board the Ocean Gate Expedition Submersible Titan. We have somebody on a submersible, right? Remember that submersible? People forget that. People, I mean, dude, I don't want to speak ill on the dead, but dude, you're gonna get in a submarine and go down to the Titanic? Just don't. Just don't.
What do you want to see?
Yeah, but, right. Like the risks. It's hard for me to say that with my teeth. They outweigh how cool it would be?
Well,
it's not even close.
Are you looking for Leo down there? Leo lives in L.A.
Dude,
you looking for Jack?
You couldn't even. I'm not kidding. If someone said you got to get on this submersible and go down there for like, I wouldn't even do it for $10 million. I actually wouldn't. It's too dangerous. It's fucking insane. On a ship that like might not work.
How many people shuddered?
Like 5.
Damn.
You know what the crazy thing is when they got down there?
Didn't they pay a ton of money to do it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. A billionaire I think it was a billionaire, took his kid. He was like 19. And I don't know if this is just propaganda, but the kid, I think, didn't want to go. And his dad like convinced him. It's like, and then
how did they find him again? Because of GPS?
What do you mean?
Like, where they just couldn't find him?
Oh, they're just gone. So the way it works is like there was a faulty, I don't know what you call it, but the water rushed in, like too much pressure. So it actually wasn't even the water. Too much pressure. I saw a diagram of it. It just goes, so you have the submersible and it goes, it's gone.
It's just gone.
It disappears. It literally, they got flattened. Like,
damn. What's that Clint Eastwood movie, Trouble with the Curve?
What did you say?
What's that Clint Eastwood movie? I think it's Trouble with the Curve.
I have no idea.
Damn. Trouble with the Curve, baby.
I did a bad job explaining it, but yeah, dude, that thing just fucking.
It's like Cal Nod Jr. Yeah, it's like Magic Man. Now you see me. Now you don't.
Not only do we have a girl in the chat, we have a guy that has a wrench in the chat. We have 119 males in the chat and 1 female in the chat.
Sounds like a Diddy party.
Get that chat buzzing. Come on now. You guys have been good. Come on. You guys are slacking right now.
Let's get it going. Hey,
we got about fucking lie to you guys. The chat is slacking right now.
We got about 13 minutes here before we are going to go back to the 4 nations. What do you got, chat? What are you doing? Where are we watching from? Are you at the bar right now? Are you at home? Again, send us a pic on Twitter of your setup. Are you watching the game? Watching the fellas? Tweet at us. We want to see. Obviously, we're just a couple assholes over here sitting on the couch. So I want to see your setups. What you got going?
Man, a lot of people bring up that Philly Lillips and the Bonnie Blue chick, and I'm just not interested in it. Like people, even on my show, on the Rob Gucci show, people are asking me to talk about it. It's like, dude, I just don't really want to. I know I've talked about it before, but
Yeah.
it's like, what do you want me to say, man? Like two girls are just being outrageous. Like I don't know what to say really. Like it's disgusting. I don't know if that's like a homophobic of me to say that those two girls doing that is nasty. I just think it's nasty. I don't know. Let's see here. 130 people in the chat. Let's go, baby. Get that chat fired up. We officially have 2 chicks in the chat. This is insane. Hockey Night in Scottsdale is blowing up. How do we not have a sponsor? We have women. We have hot women. I don't even know what this girl looks like. Hopefully she's above 18 or 20. But we have hot women in the chat. Now everyone's talking about Bonnie Blue. Rob, when are you going to be back on Long Island? I don't know. I like to spend a lot of time in the summer on Long Island. But with our schedules and all of the work that we're doing, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what that looks like until we get a little bit closer. But yeah, hopefully get to go back in the summer. We have Bonnie Blue in the chat.
Bonnie, good to see you. 1,000 bunks.
Congrats on the bunk. If you had to guess, do you think Bonnie Blue ends up something bad's gonna happen to those girls? That's just like drug addicted if they're not already. Like you gotta hope they have a iron chin. I'm having what the hell is in this coffee? I'm like having trouble talking tonight.
Really?
I apologize, folks. Yeah, it's like I'm half asleep. I don't understand what's going on. When are you guys coming to Detroit? I don't know, but we're definitely going to make our way to Detroit. We have a lot of people that listen from Detroit. I think it would be stupid if we don't go.
I would love to get to Detroit. I love Motown. I love the 313rd.
No,
Hockey Town, that bar, if we could get in contact with Hockey Town and do a show there, that's like the most iconic bar in Detroit. It's unbelievable.
I'm down, dude.
Maybe I'll contact them tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck it. Did the boys announce the chin giveaways? We're going to do that at the end of this stream. We're going to pick 2 people from the comment section for our last 2 shows. We're going to do it at the end.
And then they got to do their part and email us.
Yeah. You know what? Let's do it second intermission.
Second intermission it is. Look at Mess right there. Holy fuck.
Working to get the Hockey Night in Scottsdale logo on the Wichita Thunder jerseys.
Yeah.
That'll be so funny. Gucci, Irish coffee fella. Nah, I'm not drinking tonight. I just wanted to stay sober and focus on the game and actually watch the game. When I get drunk for games, I end up not watching them, forgetting what happened. So I wanted to soak this one in, you know? Rob, where was the spot in Miami last week? That was the one hotel that I absolutely can't afford. I wasn't staying there, but I went over there to the bar area, had dinner there, lunch. It was awesome. The only chick in the chat said you guys called yourselves 4s last episode. I think that was just me saying I was a 4, but never want to hear that. Never want to hear lies like that again. Shout out to M.
This might be my wife.
Gassing up the boys in the chat. DM Swish.
You up? What are you doing?
You awake?
Are you going to sleep tonight?
What are you doing for New Year's?
What does your work week look like next week?
Going to Miami.
Town.
What'd you say? Sorry, I just stepped on you there.
I said, can we get you into town?
Can we get you on the show? Going to Miami tomorrow. Where should I go?
What are you looking for?
Yeah, what do you know, there's a lot of different ways you could do Miami.
You can cut it. I mean, there's a lot of ways to skin that fucking cat.
Yeah.
How much are you looking to spend?
That's the question you should be asking.
You want to spend $700 a plate? Go to Poppy Steak or go to Prime 112. That's before drinks.
Yeah.
What are you looking to do? There's so many different ways. There's a lot of different ways to do Miami. There's also a lot of ways to do it cheap and it's still fun.
Yeah.
But you got to pay to play there.
Definitely. Yeah, you do have to pay to play. It's
don't get caught up in it either.
I mean, dude, we went to Moxie's, which is like it's a Moxie's. It's
yeah,
like a middle of the pack place, and it was 4-figure bill.
Yeah.
At Moxie's.
And it's like I'm at a yard house with a cooler environment.
Yes.
Was there actually like people hanging out in that Moxie's?
It was packed.
That's good to see.
It was like the Moxie's.
Is it big?
It's not as big as the Scottsdale one, but it's a good size. But man, the environment was awesome. What? Yeah, it was good, dude.
What night was it?
That was the night.
Saturday?
That was the first USA Canada game.
Saturday night.
Yeah, dude. And everybody was standing up. It wasn't like a restaurant environment at all. It was like
Did you have to wait for a table?
no, I got plugged in. I got lucky. That's what happens when
Plug walk.
that's what happens when you have 136 people on a stream at the same time. Doors
That's-
start opening up. You start getting all these connections. It was awesome.
That is nice.
Butter Golf women's drop swish. What are we doing with the ladies over there?
Yeah, it's a long story right now what I'm going through with Butter Golf, and we're not going to get into it today because I might actually end up doing something I regret. But yeah, eventually we'll get into it. I want to do more tennis stuff too. So Butter Golf right now, as it's a little bit dormant, we still have new hats on there. Go check them out. But eventually, within the next month, I really do hope that I'm going to have my stuff to roll out to the people. So just stay out there on that. And then, yeah, women's stuff eventually. I got to roll. I got to perfect the men's stuff first. One sex at a time, if you know what I mean.
Rob, have you recovered from your choking incident? Thank you for listening to the Rob Gucci show. Yeah, I'm good. I almost choked and died
When?
on short rib tacos like 2 nights ago.
Here?
Yep. It was after my fast when I broke my fast.
Where'd you
I
get
know,
it from?
I was
Cheesecake
Eating
Factory?
too fast? No, Blanco. When I was eating too fast and I lived by myself, I started choking and it ran through my head. This living by yourself, I'm not worried about getting robbed. I'm not worried about fires. Choking, but what are you gonna do? My
Yeah.
sister told me there's a way if you put your rib cage on a chair, you can like Heimlich yourself. I almost fucking died, and my biggest fear was landing on the tacos because I didn't want the police to find me dead on a pile of tacos.
Yeah.
That
Especially short rib, too. It gets messy.
Tough. Yeah, like what are they gonna do? Find my body with barbecue on my face? Like it's just dude. But yeah, I was choking. I had to like jump up and down.
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't believe it.
I always think about that, too. Like living by yourself, if you hit your head or something and you're just like
yeah.
pass out, who's there to save you?
You actually have to be careful. I was like, dude, I forgot. You have to chew your food all the way when you live by yourself. Like,
Yeah, it's smart.
what's the hooker game like in Miami? Well, they're definitely there. There's a lot of pay-to-play situations going on down there. I'm not into that. We actually had a hooker come up to our table at Moxie's, by the way. That's how crazy it was.
It's a good thing to be approachable, and at least you guys were.
Yeah, no, we drank with her, but at the end of the night, I was like, nah, dude.
Oh, so
Like
she
that.
stayed for a bit.
Oh yeah. We had like 3 different groups of girls. Didn't how do I put this? Didn't
Fornicate.
with any of them. Watching hockey, running our mouths, and then we just got so shit faced. I don't even know what happened.
It's kind of nice to have hookers around just to like share appetizers with and hang out, and because they're always going to make you feel good.
Yeah, and she had her titties out. I actually looked right at her. I say, "You have a phenomenal rack."
Right.
She just started laughing.
And you can say that to a hooker because at the end of the day, she's trying to string you along to eventually get you to your hotel and then rob you.
Yep.
So that's the cool thing about hookers is they're very receptive to compliments that might be offside to the gen pop, but to them.
Yeah. When I'm drunk, though, I just say in a way like you've been around me when I'm shit faced. I like not in a creepy way. I just go, yo, I gotta say, like, you have a hell of a rack, dude. Like,
Yeah,
that's
there's
how
nothing
I
wrong
put
with
it.
that.
That's the way I put it.
Yeah.
I'm so drunk in Southampton Public House. Shout out to the Southampton Public House. That is a crazy spot to be watching this game. That's fucking hilarious. When you guys come into the Roxy, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully soon. Yeah. Hopefully you'll see our chins in April at some point. We haven't announced that yet, but we have been absolutely grinding for venues in the lower 48, Canada. We actually reached out to a place just on the other side of the Taj Mahal in India as well, because we want to go see that league over there. But yeah, Rob, we're trying, man. We're trying to make it work, trying to make ends meet, and hopefully we're gonna have a 2-city, maybe 3-city little tour here coming up.
Yes, sir. New York City, where you at? Hopi Hesselberg. We got a chick in the chat again, an actual real chick in the chat. Hockey Night in Scottsdale. The stock is going up. Chicks will not stop joining the chat. And
I'm gonna get nervous here.
Well, you better hang on to your nerves, buddy, because she just said, "Is Swish in a Juicy Couture tracksuit?"
I love Juicy. Shout out to Juicy Couture. Only the hood women wear that. No, this is actually Adidas, but it kind of looks like a Juicy. It's velour. It's so nice. It's so comfy. I just want someone just to sit on my lap.
People love talking about the smell of pussy in here. I don't know. I'm not in the mood to talk about that tonight. How the fuck is Kyle Connor not in the lineup?
He's
I
sick.
think he's hurt, bro. He's sick.
Sicker.
He has tonsillitis.
Please.
Is Rob Gucci a crock pot guy? That is a hilarious question coming in from a guy with the username Hog Cranker.
Hog Cranker. This guy is tugging religiously at all times. Imagine having the name Hog Cranker.
Just going ambidextrous. I can't talk tonight.
Ambidextrous. Yeah. Left and rights. Just throwing loads all over your bedroom.
I actually really enjoy crockpot meals. I tried to do a pot roast once and I fucked it up. And that's the only time I tried to make one. I overcooked it. I overshot it. Left it in there for like 8 hours.
I'm permanently scarred from crock pots. My billet mom in Green Bay was a masseuse. She never tugged me though, Hog Cranker. But she would throw everything in the crock pot at the start of the morning. And then that way, when she would get home, she wouldn't have to cook. And it would just be in there. And it was just a pot roast or whatever the fuck it was, a short rib, vegetables in there 4 times a week. And she'd be like, it's in the crock pot.
So
I'm like, Jesus
yeah.
Christ. Like, I don't know. Something about mystery meat sitting in a glorified microwave for 8 hours and then you just eat it. Kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
Like I want to prepare my meat. I want to prepare my meat in a lesser amount of time, unless it's ribs, where it's a process.
Yeah, but it's not like the crock pot's dirty though.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that it's just like sitting in there with like a bunch of just mush.
Yeah,
is a little bit gross for me.
Yeah, I see where
you know what I mean. And sometimes they throw like a Salisbury steak sauce on it. Now that's disgusting.
You know what I really like? That's like sneaky turkey chili. Like with ground turkey chili.
Really good.
Dude, it's good. I like those beans. I'm not a big beans guy at all. I don't even get beans when I go to like,
Shane Pinto beans.
Is that what they're like, the red ones, the kidney beans?
Oh, kidneys, yeah.
Dude, kidney beans are good. Someone said no do-rags. Yeah, we're gonna be back in the do-rag episode. Shout right here. Oh, do you? I have mine in my car, I think. How funny is it that they came with 2 do-rags? And I was last night, your mom was like, wait, whose do-rag is this? And I was like, oh, that's my extra one. This is a hockey show. Someone said, what kind of show is this? It's a hockey show. Someone said, for the love of God, answer this guy. Who's the best black hockey player of all time? Probably
I mean, Georges Laraque, but probably Iginla.
Oh yeah.
Iginla was good. Anthony Carter was actually pretty good too. Ace. He could talk. But Iggy for sure.
Yeah, it's not
Johnny Oduya was good too. Johnny Oduya thinks so.
Scott Gomez considered black, or is he?
He's Mexican. He's a really good Mexican.
Alaskan
Mexican.
That's a guy that was going out in the Hamptons for a couple sodas in his heyday. We're not going to get into that.
Scotty Gomez, the only guy that ever convinced Lou Lamoriello that he was going to live in Lower Manhattan and play for the Devils. Lou, I have a penthouse and it looks right over Snowboken. That's where I'll be in the foreseeable future.
Pulled pork from a crock pot is all the time. You know what? Speaking of crock pots, this is such a crock pot episode. My roommate used to make buffalo dip in a crock pot.
Yeah.
And it was fucking incredible. It's an easy way to gain like 3-4 pounds in one day.
I used to like buffalo dip until they kind of told me what was in it.
No, dude.
What cream cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Sour cream.
Oh, yeah. All that fat shit. I like that.
Petroleum jelly.
Come on.
Some weird shit in there, man.
Ain't no petroleum jelly in
it's like
there.
a 7-layer dip, and next thing you know, you're mucking that thing with a side of gorditas and pissing out your ass for the next 2 weeks.
Is this another chick in the chat, dude? What's going on tonight?
There's chicks all over.
Swish, you said you were coming to CO. I think that means Colorado. Gucci, we need you too. I've never been to Colorado, and I've actually been dying to go. My sister's going next week.
Yeah, I would love to get to Colorado. I mean, where we talking here, Morgan? Sup with it, baby. Yeah, Denver, the Mile High City. I love Aspen. I want to get to Telluride though. I want to ski there. Steep and deep. Heard good things. So yeah, listen, we'll make our way to Denver. I mean, it's a good mushroom reset type of place.
Yeah, we got another chick in the chat. All right, we're
Why
back,
is there so many
folks.
chicks? I mean, it's ladies' night, I guess.
It's so funny.
Like ladies' night brings out the chicks. There's so many hot chicks in the chat right now. Shout out to all the ladies. Shout out to the beautiful women of Hockey Night in Scottsdale. We love you. We really do. Already 1931 remaining here in the second frame is Binnington again. I think flopped, but someone might have had a little accidental contact with the snowman in the trapezoid, and Colton Parayko is going to send the puck in, and Brandon Hagel, who does not believe in group chats, is on the bench right now, believe it or not talking to anyone. He doesn't want to hear from anyone. Neither side. Don't talk to me. I don't want friends.
Just hates the group chat with the boys.
I hate group chats. If I'm going to text you, it's going to be straight up. And my wife, I don't want to hear from you either.
Shoot.
A nice little play by Cale
My group
McCarr.
chat's so funny right now because Bo is in Tokyo. So everyone's just on different time zones.
Tiki. Has Tiki slept yet?
I think he slept last night. Yeah.
You shuddered?
Yeah, I think it's like
What's he saying about it? He loves it? I mean,
he loves it.
he's been there for a day.
He's like, this city's so sick. He says that about every city, though.
Is he going to buy a place there?
He probably will.
I mentioned Tiki was tapping in right now. Connor McDusty with speed is a dangerous man. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Pop. That's the old pop, lock, and drop it right there from Connor McDusty. Is Brock Faber plays the puck to his partner, Jacob Slavin, whose brother's name is Josiah. Not perfect with that one. What do you call someone named Josiah? Just Joe?
I don't know. There was a Josiah in my high school, and he was in a band. He was pretty good. Speaking of, what did you
smoke
just
pot?
say before that? Oh, yeah. What did you just say before
Huge
that?
stoner. Tiki?
No. I was going to give a fun fact about something.
Faber?
No.
Pop, lock, and drop it?
Yes. The guy that sings that song is in prison for murder.
Good for him. I bet he didn't do it.
No.
Every guy in jail. What are you in here for? I didn't do it. Oh my
I think
hot
it's
and ready
Hurricane
pizza.
Chris. I think he's in prison.
Yeah, it might
Chat, check me on that.
It might be Hurricane Chris.
Oh!
Miller
We
got
got a twig up high here.
cut open like a smallmouth bass, and we're gonna go to further review here. That might have been accidental,
Four.
but
4.
Dowdy is saying, you know what? I didn't hit him. It was the puck.
Was it?
Oh my God, Emily Kaplan. Speaking of ladies' night, call in, baby. What you need?
I drunk DM'd Emily Kaplan. I know you know this, but I'm telling the chat this. I drunk DM'd her. I've met her once before. She's awesome. She's actually great. And then when I was in Miami, I drunk DM'd her. I said, Emily, you did not have to look that good on the broadcast tonight. Love your work. And she DM'd me back and said, love the show. Something like that. Like, love the show. Keep it up, or love you. And I was like, that's my girl.
So
She's
yeah,
a
I was
good
gonna say
person.
you guys are basically dating.
Yeah,
man.
we're getting serious right now. You know, situationship, but we're
I want one of those internet girlfriends where like you guys
we're going to Italy.
you never meet the girl, but you guys consider each other dating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those are pretty cool, man. Like you write them or a haiku every night. It's like a poem, but you don't actually know each other. But you both get horny for each other, but you've never actually done it. It's kind of cool, man.
Yeah.
It sounds like a modern day relationship with people in the TikTok industry.
Yeah. I've been there before. You know what I mean? Kind of like flirting with a chick back and forth all the time, but you're kind of like friends with her. And
Right.
next thing you know, she's dating a guy that is in crypto, and you're kind of just
She's like, I live in Charlotte, and you're saying you're going to go there every week, but you never end up doing it. And then it's like you want to fly her out, but then it never ends up working out because her schedule and you have that post nut clarity. It's kind of funny, man. I don't know. I know guys that have internet girlfriends. It's pretty cool. Sounds like, and then they like some nights if you just, you know, you're playing Call of Duty. I'm not a gamer, but then she can jump on the headset and you guys can kind of talk while you and the boys are on a mission. I don't know. Something to consider.
something to think about. 17:05 remaining. If you're following along with us, we're not really calling the game like usual. We're just kind of hanging out. High stakes game here, but if you're following along, that's where we're at. 16:56.
Yeah, we're in the second frame here as long pencil Gensel finds himself down the end wall, and that is intercepted and sent out and squirts out to Connor McDavid. You always got to get a good squirt in at least once a game. If I was on a broadcast for TNT, which they would probably never allow me to do, I would give all my buddies words you want me to work in for the game. And squirts would be at the top of the list.
Yeah.
Oh,
what is going on? McStevens seems a little off. I mean, at this point, you might have to bench him.
might have to sit his ass. Sit him down, Coop. What are you thinking? McDavid, you dumped a puck? Oh, my God. Gritty Marner, you know he's not finished. There's no better feeling when you're going back for a puck and Gritty Marner's forechecking you. It's like, fuck. I know I'm not going to get hit.
You called that.
This is perfect. Even if he tries to hit me, nothing. Hagel the bagel tries to throw that in, and he didn't want to talk because, again, he is so focused doing everything for his country that he actually can't talk. Folks, if you're following along right now, we're talking a little bit about the game. We're talking a little bit about internet girlfriends as Drew Doughty sends an absolute In-N-Out burger across the ice, 180 feet, that somehow made its way all the way down to the goal line. And Brock Faber makes an evasive play to avoid Brandon Hagel to get the puck out and clear the zone as he sends it over to his partner, Jacob Slavin, who sends a quick up to Vinny Trocheck. Vinny Trocheck able to redirect that all the way down to Jordan Binnington. And Travis Sanheim, he doesn't even know why he's at the tournament or what he's doing. He's able to clear the zone and send a puck up. And Adam Fox right there, man. That's why I just don't think he's a Norris guy. It's a bailout play. He sniffs McKinnon, and McKinnon didn't even hit him, but he just kind of like threw a little bit of just a chunky muffin up the wall. Jack Hughes is getting absolutely buried this shit, by the way.
Both teams are playing so timid right now.
Yes.
Like the opposite.
Jizzy.
Oh! No
Jizzy.
fucking way.
Jizzy got buried 4 times, then almost tucked.
Did Binnington get all that? Or did it get the
No, he didn't get any wood on it. No Bob Wood. But Jack Hughes just kind of muffed this, man. Okay, turnover here by Werenski. Oh, my stony baloney. Rosetta Stone with a toe-in suck job. That was a nice play by Taves.
Oh, look at that. Good play by whoever that was in front. Sanderson?
They can't contain these 2 lines, man. Oh, my.
Did he save that?
I showed again. Oh, right there.
Dude.
Oh, my God, fella. Kachuk Matthews now.
Matthews going to get one. I can feel it.
Yeah, Matthews is playing with everyone right now. Oh, fuck, that's going to hurt. Bennett just absolutely stapled Matthews, man. How's that shoulder? Hopefully it's all right.
Marchand's so good at, not there, obviously, but one-on-ones.
Yes.
Fucking awesome at one-on-one.
Like, he's so good 1-on-1, 3-on-3.
Shifty, and he puts the puck in the right spot and plays his body well.
He's really good at putting the puck in not only in his own feet, but the defenseman's feet. That causes them for their head to go down, and then he operates so well in traffic. It's like a crazy skill to have. As we got a little bit of a dust up here, folks. In and around.
The Bash Bros are back.
The Bash Brothers.
Get that chat fucking buzzing, baby.
Buzzing like a no vacancy sign again, folks. Hockey Night in Scottsdale, coverage you can't get anywhere else. We're doing the 4 Nations Championship game, Canada, USA. Shots right now, 14-11. I would say, Bob, in this period, Canada a little bit of the edge, but we're weathering the storm. It's going to be a close hockey game. As you alluded to, I think both teams are a little timid right now. I think they're kind of playing to see what happens, not making it happen, per se. So one guy that can change that momentum is Brady Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk playing alongside his brother and Austin Matthews tonight. So look for those guys that tilt the momentum. Obviously, Brady with that goal, but I just think, man, everyone's playing a little on their heels right now.
Yeah, I agree. You're making me feel I'm on my heels. By the way, I think our last episode, the Do-Rag one, might be the most viewed ever.
Yeah, it is.
Already?
Yeah.
Damn. Shout out to you guys in the chat, dude. That's cool.
Shout out to the chat and shout out to Ladies Night, all the beautiful ladies of Hockey Night in Scottsdale. Again, we're going to announce the chin winners for our last 2 or 3 giveaways. I can't even remember what it is, but I think it's 2, maybe 3. So
2.
We will lock that in for you. We will get winners. Again, if you are a winner, you have to be listening, and you also have to shoot us an email.
And be subscribed.
And subscribe, and also let us, I don't even know.
I don't know about
I was going to say something inappropriate. We got a little bit of a night fight here, folks, as Thomas Harley takes a little chop at Gensel.
Yeah, muck it up, dude. Fuck it at this point. Let's go. Muck it up.
Stone acting like he's tough on Gensel. Gensel's 5'8", man. Pick on someone of your own size, dude. Pussy. And we're going to go to a little bit of a break here, folks. What do we got going here on the chat? What is up? Again, about halfway through this period. Where are we watching from? Where is your chin right now?
Worst part about watching this game is wanting to cheer for the dog and lettuce, but they're playing for Team Canada, Colorado Legends. That's kind of the same thing with having friends on the team. Like that guy, he asked us, he's like, who do you guys want to win? Or the guy, I'm sorry, I don't even think you were there, actually. He asked me, and I was like, you know, I'm from the United States. I'm going to say USA, but if Canada wins, I'm happy for the guys I know on Canada.
Yeah, I think obviously just being 2 U.S. fellas, we do root for the country, and especially just having a little pride on the line. But again, we are not in the arena, and there's a great quote out there about being the man in the arena. Theodore Roosevelt. Go look it up. Man in the arena quote. It's about the man in the arena. It's about the boys playing the game. I just hope they both have fun. Obviously, Canada, our brothers to the north, but we're hoping. We're hoping.
I think we're forgetting how nails the Ovechkin hot stick Selly was. Yeah, that was funny. Ovechkin was a fucking G. He still is, but
I wish we could get more of that,
So good for the game. Just tucked my chin on the couch. Strong buzz here, fella. A lot of people are boozing tonight. A lot of people are out for this game tonight, dude. The bars in Old Town were promoting this game.
That's sick.
That's how you know people are paying attention. When the bars in Scottsdale, Arizona are promoting a hockey game in Thursday. Holy fuck, in February. Am I stoned? What is going on tonight?
Is Gucci stoned, folks?
I think I'm just too hungry to like
to think. Are you thinking about doing another fast?
No, not anytime soon.
Little cleanse, fella.
I can't do a fast unless like I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, just
I gotta
sit
have
there and
3 days to
do nothing.
I get too dizzy, man.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do another one?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I like to eat too much. I just got
Yeah.
bored. I was like, dude, I miss
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you're in a drought. You just miss it.
Heater, how about the underground in Manhattan? People don't call me Heater as much anymore ever since I rebranded.
That's nice.
Kind of weird reading it now. Yeah, a lot of people are calling me Bob Gucci or Rob Gucci. Bob Gucci, you started, which it's grown on me. How about the underground in Manhattan Beach for UFC 313?
It's a great bar, by the way. They got darts in there. Underground's a great spot.
When is UFC 313? I think it's in Miami, no?
John Cougar, John Deere, and John 313. When's that?
I don't know. Trick in the chat says, I've never been more insecure about my rack until hockey in Scottsdale. Hey, whatever rack you got, it's the same thing as us. We gotta piss with the wrench that we got,
Yeah, and you gotta make your bed where you sleep and shit. So nothing wrong with
the rack. You don't have to have a big rack.
I'm sure it's a great set.
I'm sure you have a great set.
I would love your set.
Hey, Swish, congrats to Nick on getting engaged.
Yeah. Welcome to the club, fella. We've all been there.
Put a house on my head. Shout out to Burrs. That's a reference to one of my podcasts.
Put a house on my head. Is that kid from the Grammys?
Yeah. I was like stoned and I did a live stream of it. And after I was like, I should not post this, but I just posted it anyway. Who
How
cares?
good is getting stoned, man?
Yeah, it's nice sometimes. I got a little carried away about like a month ago, but now it's like, every now and then at night.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, you had a nice little phase there.
Well, it's to get me off the piss.
Yeah.
I was on the piss too much and
Uppers, downers.
went full stoner to get off the piss, and now I'm perfectly neutral. Now I'm chilling. You got to do what you got to do. 13 minutes remaining here in the second period. Still not a great pace to this one, but everything's on the line here. I mean, we have nations that are up for grabs. Trump is trying to take Canada over.
I think he said he's taking it, man, tonight. Win or lose. We're
People
going
are
in
like,
there.
What do you mean this game's not political? Trump said this, Trump said that. Dude, it's a hockey game.
Dude, shut
The
up.
guy says a lot of shit. The guy is a reality TV star, dude.
Yeah, like this guy could literally be on him and his wife could be on Real Housewives. That's how it is. Oh my God, yeah.
Oh,
Here it is.
Matthew Shue.
Yes!
Oh!
Sandy
No way Sanderson gets one. The boys.
from Whitefish, Montana. A lot of people are saying this kid fake sick. You're not going to play. Quinn Hughes is coming into town, and you know what? You know what Sandy does? Good North Dakota Fighting Sioux. He buries one in the biggest game of his life. Low to high, shot on net. Matthews slip play. Pareko good stick. Bang. Sanderson.
That's fucking crazy that Sanderson
Watch Pareko put this right on it.
buried
Oh God!
Oh.
It's just an unfortunate bounce. It kind of flipped up on him, and
Matthews involved in both goals.
oh my God! What a my pinball machine. That's like when you're at the arcade and you're waiting for your brother's game to end. The next thing you know, he says, "We got to leave Chuck E. Cheese, not after this pinball game." And that's exactly what that was. Oh my God! How fired up is he? He's got to have he's got to have a boner on the bench right now.
Dude, I got to make a greatest athletes list after this game. But by the way, do you think Austin Matthews has a chance to go down as a better American player than Patrick Kane, all said and done?
I mean, if he keeps tucking 50, 60 goals, 100%. The only thing with Showtime is he's got 3 cups, and he's got a Conn Smitty.
Yeah. that's a
So
good point.
it's tough, right? But I do think he has a chance if he becomes the second or first greatest goal scorer of all time. And then, that's if he passes Ovechkin someday, which he very well could.
Yeah, if he stays healthy, dude,
Yep.
for sure. I just can't. But like, I'd like to see Canada turn it on now. Kind of McDusty, you haven't seen him. Marner, it's like kind of even McKinnon. Like,
Yeah,
no one really. Where's Crosby?
it's a chess match, man. There's not a lot of room out there. Again, guys are a little bit on their heels. It's not as run and gun as that game was on Saturday in Montreal. They know what's on the line. They're playing like a game 7. It's a very chip game. You gotta. It's cliche, but it's advance the puck. Don't turn it over. Get it north. But at the same time, Bob, that's a bad penalty, Trocheck. Like, come on, buddy.
You can't do that after you
You
go
can't
up.
dive at a guy like that. He's 200 feet away from the fucking offensive cage.
What the fuck is he thinking?
That's a
right
bad
there?
fucking. You can't do that.
Guys,
Troch.
follow us on TikTok, by the way. We have a new TikTok. It's Hockey Night in Scottsdale. Just at Hockey Night in Scottsdale.
Troch, you can't do that there.
You don't want to give Canada momentum. Like now, everyone on the bench is like, "Come on, boys, let's just get that back right here, right now." You're giving them life, Trocheck.
It's just one of those things where live to fight another day. Okay, he rounds the net on you, rounds into the corner. He has a step on you. So be it. We have 4 guys back, and he's also again 195 feet from our cage.
Yeah.
So you live to fight another day. You got beat, or you don't have the greatest angle. Keep your stick down, fella.
Dylan knows.
Just track back through.
Dylan knows puck. He said Torts is going to lose it at that penalty. You're absolutely correct.
Well, the thing is now you put these guys on the power play, and look at this power play. You got 97, 29, 13, 87, and Makar. So they're clicking at whatever 50%. It's just you can't give them any reason to tie this game up, and that's exactly what they did with a meaningless penalty. I know Trocheck's trying to do the right thing. He's trying to keep a puck alive. He's trying to keep a play alive. But again, live to fight another day, track back through the dots, and trust it, fella. Fuck me. Bad penalty.
I kind of want a 2-2 game. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, sell the game, right? It's good for escrow. It's good for everything. It's good for chicks. Oh. That was a nice shot by Makar. Crispy rice.
I have not noticed Crosby, and that's a sign that he's going to pop out when you least expect
Great
it.
block by Eichel, but we got a stick down now here, boys. So it's 5 on 3 and a hook. 5 on 3.5 ish. No stick there, so it opens up another steam. Something to keep an eye on. What a play by Eichel. What a play by Eichel.
Give this guy the MVP if they win.
What a play by Eichel. Wow.
Eichel. Dude, he is so good.
That was such a sick play. Like, I don't think people realize how nasty of a play that was. This is a seam pass that he's batted out of the seam with his fucking foot. It's like he was playing sewer ball before the game. Unbelievable headsy play. That's how you know he's in flow state. I don't like how Hellebuck's moving right now. He's moving too much in the cage. That play right there, it was a blocker side shot. He moved in the opposite direction. He's got to move into the net, not out of it, fella. Fuck.
Crosby net front is so funny. He is such a legend.
Crosby's playing
it out.
He's playing net front, and he's loving it. Oh, he wanted
to here we go. Here we go.
Go. Why are you slowing down?
Oh, D-Buck, just too much time.
Why did he slow down?
I think he was gassed.
Was he?
Oh!
Rockstar zone, as you would say.
God.
My God. Eichel and then Miller. Look, I mean, okay, soaks this. Good twig.
Way to get down right there. I love
down and big. That's this play right here, though, folks. If you're watching, oh, so sick. And he touched it. He touched it right to Slavin. Gotta one-time that. For you young hockey players out there, that wide delayed 2-on-1. I get that he maybe couldn't have one-teed that, but the only chance you do have is if you do hit that with a one-timer, it's the only play that maybe makes Binnington second guess or slide differently. But again, when you can kind of dust it off a few times, Bitter's going to get set, make that play every time. He stacked the pads a little bit. But anyways, back to the game here as Thomas Harley's been taking a beating, dude.
I love that Eichel's hitting.
Thomas Harley's been taking a beating, man. Like, oh my God. Say what you want, but he's standing in there.
Where's Doughty? Oh, he's right there. I just haven't noticed these guys tonight.
Well, yeah, we haven't really noticed anyone.
Yeah. Eichel is just, everyone knows he's good, but I just really didn't appreciate how good he really was probably till when they won the cup. Like, obviously, he's good, but he just does things all game long. Like, he just controls the game. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He does everything.
What doesn't this guy do, folks? He's like a 7-Eleven convenience store. Always open, always available. And we'll have all your...
How are dudes so good at hockey?
It's crazy.
I never understood.
Available amenities like a 7-Eleven. Yeah, it's you got to be a little autistic. You got to just have that love, Trocheck threw an absolute muffin with a jury curve right on the cage, and there's a little bit of a pile up. Brady Tkachuk got like his ear sawed off there. I don't know what's going on with him. Brady Tkachuk, his head is so big, his helmet doesn't even fit. Guy is all time. Well, Jake Sanderson, you just punched your ticket for the Olympic team. I thought he should have been on this team earlier in the year. I was like, man, I think Sandy's legitimate. Like, he's a guy that they could use, but
Chat, let's go. Commercial break. You know the drill. Let's go. Give us something here. Give us something to work with. Sanderson putting on a show. You're absolutely right. Sue, yeah. Yes, Sue. Let's go. Give us something. Question, comment, concern. Now is your freaking chance. Need more from Reinhardt. Yeah, I feel like the whole team right now. It's kind of a weird thing, and we've been talking about it. Playing a little bit more safe because the championship. But somebody said Bettman is a board-certified retard if he doesn't implement that POV ref cam. So sick. Durag Pod was fire, boys. Thank you. If you guys haven't seen that yet, guys, subscribe to the chat. It's right. The button's right in front of your face. Subscribe to the channel if you want to.
Yeah, check that out. The Durag episode was out. We did have Nick Schmaltz from the Utah Hockey Club stop by. So go check that out. A lot of fun chopping up with him, but just put a do-rag on too. Just there's something about when you put the rag on, you instantly feel tougher.
Polo Crosby says, keep doing what we're doing on defense. Are you talking about the United States?
Who are you talking about, fella?
Thoughts on the plane crashes recently? Yeah, definitely fucking weird. Still very safe to fly, but yeah, weird. Connor Bedard, aka Connor Bachin.
Bachin.
Someone said Bed Chin. Shout out
Bed
Limit
Chin.
Plus on the Olympic team next year.
Not at this rate.
Yeah,
I would have Felabrini over him, and you can't have too many of those young guys.
yeah, I agree. When's the next round of merch? Damn, the people want more.
We got merch that's coming in. Oh, they want like reloaded different merch.
Yeah.
Well, we still got our chin hats. We still got the Hockey Night Scottsdale patch hats that are juicy, like really good quality. I'm not just saying that because I work for the company.
Great. These are, I've said it once, I'll say it again. These are the best quality hoodies I own.
They're great.
I love them.
Hockey Night Scottsdale.shop. They are a little bit more expensive, guys, but the patch is juice. It's, put on well, and then the quality of the blank is really good. It's the highest quality blank that you can get at a stock level. So go check them out. It's worth it. And if you're going to buy one, I would always club up in terms of sizing up. So usually I wear a XL, but just, get a little bit more baggy. It's a cooler fit, but they do fit true. I'm just saying the baggier look, I think, is, in my opinion, a little juicier.
When are you guys coming to Wisconsin?
Yeah, well, I think we should do a vlog series at some point from Wisconsin. I don't know if we're going to get there for a live show, but we should do something there. It'd be funny.
Yeah, I've never been there before. Rob Gucci, you look like Henrik Harlaw. I don't know who that is, but
Who's Henrik Harlow?
thank you. I
Is that
think
yeah.
this is a hockey show t-shirt. Yeah, we'll probably do some merch like that. All right, let's see here. We got the Tkachuk brothers. Nope, just Brady mucking it up. Larkin. I can't talk today, dude. What is actually going on?
Yep,
Gotta test my chin.
Sometimes you got to punch you got to punch yourself. 8-11 if you're following along, folks. Again, this is a hockey show. As Brad Marchand tries to get a look, and Austin Matthews with a great twig. And he gives Marchand a little shove for good measure, which I do like, and kind of bodies him into
We got another chick in the chat. This is there might be 100,000 girls in here. Are we going to see a Boston show soon? Yeah, we're trying. We actually have a phone call about it tomorrow. If you want to hop on and help us out, but we're trying.
Yeah, if you could, yeah, that would be great if you hopped on, especially just to sell the game a little bit. Maybe you can be like our agent on the call. We'll talk off air. There's so many chicks in here. It's crazy.
There is a lot. There
should be a group chat.
Concerning amount of girls in
There
here.
should be a group chat of all Hockey Night in Scottsdale chicks.
Yes.
So they can all talk about, just different things Hockey Night in Scottsdale related, but they don't have to have horny dudes trying to wheel them while they're in the chat. You know what I mean? It's a safe space. It's a safe haven. Then we can pop in too and talk to them, just to see what's up and make sure. Oh, my juicy rebound. That was,
my God.
what a
the
twig
fuck just happened?
by Jacob Slavin. Oh, my God. Hellebuck's shaky right now, man. I'm telling you. He is shaky McGraw.
Need a show on Long Island. We're going to do one in New York City. That's the closest we can get to Long Island for now. But yeah, I agree.
And we got an offside, but oh my God, Slavin. Let's take a look at this right now.
More chicks in the chat. Sky is such a dope name for a chick, dude.
I love the name Sky. I love the Sky. If her name's Sky Lighter, oh my God, Slavin with an absolute lumber job here. Watch this, fella. Oh my God. I mean, that was a goal in any league. Crosby finds that, and Slavin, what a twig. Guy's a magician. There's so many chicks in here. I think this is a world record for chicks in the chat. We actually, I know it's Thursday night. I know it's ladies' night, but thank you, ladies.
Ray Ferraro just said, I'm not going to glaze him. Did you hear that?
What's glaze mean? Like
suck him off.
Like tug him? I'm not going to glaze like a glazed donut. Shout out to all the chicks in here, folks. Again, Sky is such a good Sky Lucas. God damn.
Lucas Skywalker.
Lucas Chinwalker.
What did Slavin just do?
An unbelievable stick. There was a juicy rebound that Hellebuck just didn't really contain. It popped right out to Crosby on his forehand. Slavin spun around, found the puck, found Crosby, and batted it out of the air. It was a tap-in goal. It was unbelievable.
I was reading the chat. I missed it.
It was so, what a headsy play. What a headsy play from a guy that hasn't got a lot of head. Anyways.
David's got the hair going through the helmet. Who always used to do that?
Yeah.
Always used to have their hair through the helmet. Was it McDavid?
Bad style. Yeah, he always would, man. There's a lot of guys that used to have the hair through. It's
Kells used to do that. Not on purpose, obviously, but.
Tough style. Tough steez, as the kids would say.
What the hell is Perry Ellis? Is that a
Perry Ellis is
brand?
It's a glorified Brooks Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Like if they offered you $3 million and you took the deal, I'd say, dude, if you ever wear that, like I get maybe for the commercial, but I would say just turn it down. Something better will come down. Like you get, just say no. Like Perry Ellis, come on.
Turning down millions of dollars is so nails.
Yeah, well, you gotta trust it, right? It's like playing in. No disrespect to Chinnipeg, but you got to know your number there.
Get that chat buzzing. Let's go. I feel like everyone's like too dialed on the game to get the chat buzzing.
Yeah,
it's okay. We get it. I understand. I fully understand.
It's like when we did. We were hype men in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Trying to hype up a game, and no one wants to see us or hear us. But
no,
there's a lot of chicks in here, though. I keep going back to it. I don't know why, but it's good to see. 6:22 remaining here, folks. Shots 17-16 in this absolute cage match as JT Miller plays a puck in low and is intercepted by Colton Parayko, who he fought just last Saturday as a part of those 9 seconds with 3 fights. Adam Fox surveys his options. He throws a little bit of an indirect play into Miller, and Sam Bennett was able to intercept that. And Mitchie Gritty Marner to Bennett. Oh!
Sorry for yelling.
Wow. That was sexy. And it all starts with an Aaron pass, hard pass to handle off the wall into JT Miller. Obviously, he saw Bennett there, so you got to keep your chin tucked. But, man, a soft play by Fox. I didn't love the play up the wall. And, again, Miller, probably not his best player there, but, again, he's running into Sam Bennett. And what a cross little drop over slip. How are you? Into Bennett from Mitchie Gritty Marner. And that's one of those, Rob, where you get in tight and you just open up your hands and just let the stick do the work. Short side cheddar is always better, right around Hellebuck's fucking trapezoid. Hellebuck's looks shaky, man. I mean, that one, not a ton you can do there, but I just don't like his positioning right now. And I'm not a big goalie guy, but it's just something I've been noticing. He's moving too much in the cage, and right there, I think he's got to get on the top of the paint. Obviously, Bennett recognizes that, goes upstairs, and how are you? We're tied up at 2, folks. This game, though, I think it should be knotted up. Fuck, that's a good shot, though.
Bennett, I've said it once, I'll say it again. The guy is a big game player. Chat, get the chat fired up. Quick commercial. What do you got for us? Questions, comments, concerns. Where are we going to be at? Where are you going to be at? Where are you at? Where am I at? My brain is so scrambled today. I got to stop talking about it, but my brain, I don't even know what it could be.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. I'm working out too much.
127 people in here right now. Yeah, Hellebuck was cheating off the post like he was Brett Favre back in the day with his wife. But yeah, I don't know. Shout out to all the people in here. Sky Lucas, thank you, fellas. Absolutely. Sky, no, we do this for you.
What does Bennett get on the open market?
7 and a hook. I think it's fair with the cap going up. I think he's not an $8 million player unless it's an overpayment, but I think he's a 7 times 7.5 guy, and that's still a great contract. I mean, the guy is going to be an Olympian. At playoff time, we know what he does. Just a Swiss Army knife to your forward core. Can play fourth, third, first, second line. Fuck, fighter, hold the light. Does all 3.
Rob has CT ESPN. Yeah, right now I actually do. Chick in the chat named M said, Swish, hit my line.
No, you hit my line because I don't know who you are. You're on a burner account right now, and you could be a dude.
How is it that half the Rags roster are contending for the Four Nations final but shit the bed in the playoffs? Well, Kreider shouldn't be on the roster. No disrespect to Kreider. And I don't know, man. 2 different teams, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, they traded for one guy. Foxy, obviously, is what he is. He's just – we've talked about him enough tonight, but for him to be your number 1 defenseman, you're never going to win a cup.
Are you saying that because he's Jewish?
It has a little bit to do with it, yeah.
You anti-Semitic son of a bitch.
Yeah. Tweet that.
But yeah, I agree with you. I will go full Galchenyuk if this game doesn't go the way I want. Man, that Galchenyuk video was outside a bar that I went to for like 5 years straight. It's not the same bar anymore, but to say that you're going to chop up a police officer and put him in a pasta, it's just like, what drugs are you on right now? It's not that serious. Just go home.
How much snow was he on, man?
Just take a nap. Why are you threatening to kill cops? It's Scottsdale. Just
you can't go full Russian like that.
Go home.
You can't go full Russian. Like you can say that in Russia, and then the next day you just pay off the cop. You can't do that in America. That's what those guys don't understand. Because in Russia, you can just pay anything off. Everything's a write-off.
M in the chat says, I'm a girl. This is the girl that said hit her line. I'm a girl, I promise, babe. This is the second time you've accused me of being a dude. You can never be too safe, though.
There's a lot of dudes that pose as chicks out there. That's all I'm going to say. M, thank you for pleading the 5th, though. I do appreciate that. Anyways, back to the game here, folks, as Nate McKinnon stick handles his way into the zone as he did zone 2 cardio in between the first and second period. And he was looking at Crosby saying, you're not getting on the bike, bro. Oh, don't call that. Do not call that. That was a drop lumber.
This line's been kind of cheeks tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to get going here, though. They're going to get going. It's just a tight game. It's tight like a nun. You got Faber and Slavin. I mean, they're, Crosby could have scored 2-3 shifts ago. It's one of those games, man. Next goal might be it. I don't think so, though. I think this game is going to be 4-3, maybe.
Yeah, I said 4-3 USA in overtime. That was my guess.
I like that.
If Canada wins, I'm going to post that picture of me wearing the goalie gear with the gold medal at the pool.
Yeah.
Which was a real gold medal, by the way, for Canada. Not going to say whose equipment.
World Championships or what?
Yeah.
The old summer bender tournament.
Full gear. I was wearing all the game worn shit. It was hilarious. And I was at the pool, just being a drunk idiot.
It's hilarious.
It's on my Instagram, Robbie W. Go Jeep.
World Championships is one of the funniest tournaments because you just go over there for the bender. Like, it's like, yeah, I just want to get away from my wife. She's going to come actually week 3 because then we're going to go on a European vacation after I'm licking my wounds. but I want to go over there for the first 3 weeks and just go buck titty.
And it's
especially
not
when
even
it's a
NHL guys.
No, and especially when it's in a good city too. Like you're in Prague.
Ooh. I loved Prague.
It's a good city.
So much fun there.
It's hilarious how Europe's just like 30 years behind though.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's like, guys, like when I was living over there, I was like, dude, like, this is just the JV side of the world.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect.
It's a good way to put it.
But like your restaurants aren't even open on Sundays. What are we doing? Why? Nobody works? Folks, get that chat going here again. Hockey Night in Scottsdale. Coverage you can't get anywhere else on the open market. Again, doing it for free. We're doing it just for you. As Binnington double clutches that puck and then ultimately ends up saying, I'm going to cover this up. 4:25 remaining here in the second frame. We're getting a look here at the Team USA line of Jack Hughes, JT Miller, and Brock Nelson right now skating alongside the youngest member of the team and Jack Hughes. And Jake Sanderson actually might be the youngest player on the team now. So
Is he?
Yep.
How old is he?
I think a 2002 maybe.
Jesus. He's looked pretty good tonight.
Yeah, I've liked this game. He's definitely not out of place. Playing in a chess match of a game here, folks. Staying with us right now, we have 3:50 remaining.
Not a lot of flow to this game, but as you said, a tight one. What's going on with him? Fuck. He's probably still hurt.
Chuck.
He said that I can't go anymore.
Well, it says growing, obviously, or an adductor, but it's like,
I hate how he chews on his mouthpiece like that.
do you wish that you would have played Tage Thompson then, or do you want maybe 8 minutes of Matty Tkachuk?
I think you leave in Tkachuk for the morale. I got to be honest.
Yeah,
And he's a battler. He's a hockey player. Hopefully he can get back out there.
yeah, he's gonna take a Toradol shot. Hopefully, it's not the same needle as McAvoy found himself in. But speaking of a dirty needle, well, if you want to find a dirty needle, just head to South Phoenix outside of a Circle K and catch a buzz for somewhere under $3. Speaking of three, we have 3:23 remaining here in the second frame as Jordan Binnington comes out to play the puck. And what he's so good at, Bob, is playing the pill. And his head coach actually said that's one of the reasons why they left him in, maybe when he was struggling, is Binnington just helps the exit.
Oh! Sorry.
Oh, my God. Jarvis just got thrown like, holy fuck, like
What
a
were you saying?
stack of
Sorry.
potatoes. I was just saying, Binnington, so good at playing the puck. And that's what John Cooper, oh my, that was another big hit. Sam Bennett on Dylan Larkin. How's your chin, fella? And a great step up there by Jacob Slavin. And things are starting to heat up here. But I was just saying, Binnington plays the puck so well. And when you're a defenseman and you have to go back and shag those pucks, if you're a goalie can play them all in the trapezoid and efficiently move them, it makes your job so much easier because you're not really going to get hit in a dangerous area. A lot of the big hits, if you notice, from forwards, forechecking defensemen, tend to happen right around the trapezoid. Binnington goes back there so calm, and he just finds the open guy, whether it's through the middle of the ice, the other weak side of the ice where they can exit cleanly. Binnington so good at playing the puck.
The official breakdown of Jordan Binnington playing the puck brought to you by Hockey Day in Scottsdale. You can't find that everywhere else. Can you guys shout out my boyfriend, Connor? He watches this show religiously. Shout out to Connor. You got a keeper on your hands. She's one of the chicks in the chat. That's how you know she's the one. As there's a good dump by Eichel. Holy fuck, this game is slow right now.
Nothing like a good dump and nothing like a good dump in a porter potty. Speaking of porter potty, shout out to the Waste Management. Great tournament, folks. If you're thinking about coming down to Scottsdale, I would say that would be the number one time of year to attend and do something maybe you wouldn't do in your fucking hometown. Speaking of the hometown, Matt Boldy, I believe, is a kid just outside of Boston. A couple locals, Noah Hannafin, as well as Charlie McAvoy,
Ooh.
being just from New York, but playing for the Terriers. Eichel as well, of the Boston area.
McCarr is so goddamn good as he coughs up the puck.
And that was such a good stick by Ike, though, to stay on him like that. He made that look effortless, fella.
Eichel might be better than McDavid.
Yes. Eichel might be the best player in the league right now. I'm not kidding.
No, I agree.
He's absolutely neutralizing this fucking team.
We got a minute and a half remaining, folks. Get that chat buzzing. We're going to go to the chat during the intermission. We're going right through here. No breaks. Because there's a big hit that Oh, Stevens! Ah! Colton Parayko seems like he's getting a lot of ice right now. We got a minute remaining in the second period. Smash that goddamn freaking subscribe button. It helps the boys out. We got the Do-Rag episode out. Check that out. Drop a comment. And we're going to announce 2 winners here. I'm going to pick up live. Uh-oh. D-Boss.
Oh, Brady Kachuk.
Kachuk shoots the puck. It goes out, and he just cross-checks Harley in the back. Like, this guy.
Yeah, he's just a menace.
It would suck to play against him. Yeah, Doughty got truck sticked.
Dewey got buried again.
That was such a good play by McDavid right there with the stick. All right, I'm going to pick 2 names.
Oh.
Dudes and do-rags talking hockey.
Dudes in do-rags talking puck. 93.1 and Bob Gucci. 42 and a hook left here, folks. You were just following along. Got an offensive zone face-off, and Jack Eichel steps in, who's had a tremendous game tonight. Adam Fox, with some great patience, sends it over to Austin Matthews as a high forward. He's not able to get that to the 4x6. 30-odd seconds here left in the second period. We're tied up at 2. Shots again, tied up at 19. This game, an absolute cage match. I think if you were saying what this game was going to look like, this is exactly how you draw it up. It should be tied up. Teams, they're both playing, again, a little timid, but at the same time, it's game 7, like his Cale Makar is dancing on my own like a young Robin. Oh, my Johnny Cash walking the line, fella. He is absolutely twinkle-toeing his way in and around and sends a puck into Hellebuck. And you know what? We are going to get the buzzer at the end of 40. Mitch Marner tries to shove Jack Eichel. Doesn't do a whole lot there. And Matthew Tkachuk, we haven't seen for the last 8-9 minutes. Hopefully can draw in for the third period. But holy shit, 2-2. Sanderson, the goal scorer for the U.S., as well as Sam Bennett for the Canadians. 2-2, folks. After 2, shots tied up. We have ourselves a goddamn hockey game.
All right, we're going to announce the winners of the hats. As soon as I fucking find, I got one. Yeah, PK is actually right. You see him go on ESPN and talk about how he basically called out LeBron, saying like they're not Rome. I actually agree with him. I almost retweeted it, but I didn't. He just went on First Take and just ripped the NBA apart. And he was making a lot of good points. I'm not really like that, like, oh, like NHL is better than the NBA, but he was making a lot of good points about how NBA guys, like, they don't play for the fans anymore. Like, it's all about the money and shit. Yeah.
I mean, the inmates want the asylum NHL. That's what the owners do so well.
All right, guys, I'm going to announce the 2 winners of a hat of your choice. If you hear your name, email hockeynightinscottsdale@gmail.com with your YouTube username, name, address, and what you want. The first winner of whatever the hell hat they want is Machine Gun Yenmark, who commented on a pod 2 pods ago. Machine Gun Yenmark, you have won yourself a hat. Email hockeynightinscottsdale@gmail.com, and we'll take care of you. The next winner is going to be Justin Holland 7670, who said his favorite place to booze is Orgenistat, or I don't even know how to pronounce this. Orangestad Aruba, aka Boston 2.0. I got a kick out of that. That's Justin Holland, 7670. Email hockeynightandscottsdale@gmail.com. You guys have both won chin hats or whatever hat you want. And guess what? If you don't email us within a week, actually, I don't want to put a week on it, maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I don't know if we're going to send it. You did win, though. So hopefully,
You know, in the desert, when you start talking a lot, your voice isn't going to go, but your throat just gets sore.
oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that right now.
Yeah. But we're staying with it.
Yeah, we're staying with it.
93 won.
We're editing the Utah video today. That's going to come out.
That, you know what? I thought it sucked. Watched it again. Thought it really sucked. Watched it again. Thought it really sucked. Then watched it today. It's going to be really good. You guys are going to enjoy that one. It's going to be good.
Someone said, where's the giveaway? So every time we do a pod at the end of the podcast, we tell you guys a topic to comment on the video, and then we just pick a comment and give shit away. So that's pretty much every single podcast. But yeah, that's what it is, bruh. PK was preaching earlier. Yeah, I agree with what he said. It's kind of like he was like, hey, man, you're getting paid all this money. Show up for your teammates. Show up for the fans. There's an obligation to – fans pay a lot of money to watch you, and they show up and you're not playing, or they show up to the All-Star game and you're not dressed. It's like he's like, you just got to battle through it. That's why they pay you so much money. And I got to say, man, I agree with him. Can you spit in a bottle and send it to my P.O. box? Everyone's got a price. I will do that for a certain price. I'd say, like, give me $2,000 and I'll do it.
Can you spit in a bottle? What are you going to use that? Is that a guy or a dude asking that question? Because it's not a chick. Guy or a dude?
That's a dude. Swish, how many times could Revo bench 2 plates?
225? Man, when he was in St. Louis, he's thinned out over the years just because the way the game has gone and just how much faster you have to be. But that bulk era of the mid 2010s, dude, he was probably like offensive tackle, not tackle, fullback, I would say, or like outside linebacker is the word I'm looking for. So probably like if you did the NFL combine and he's doing 225, I'd say he's probably a 25 guy, 20 to 25 reps. He's not like those absolute wagons that can do it like 30 to 45. But yeah, I would say he's sub 20, 25, somewhere in there for sure. He was a beast, dude.
Shout out to watching account back open. That was our first ever YouTube video. We appreciate that. Can you guys include the timestamp during the period so we can see what time you're on? I don't know how to do that. Like put it on the screen. We've looked into it before.
We've tried to do that.
We
yeah.
usually just shout it out. Yeah, we've tried. It's also hard because we're delayed and all that shit. As a Canadian, my balls are tight as a vacuum sealed packaging. The bars in Canada tonight must be absolutely pumping for this game. I mean, it is Thursday. People are boozing anyway, but give you another reason to get out there and fucking booze.
Yeah, I mean, ladies' night in Canada hits different too. Like, I feel like Canadians they're just always. Isn't it weird how it seems like they're always happier or something because they're drunk
Canadians?
more. But yeah,
I think you know what I think. I think America is just so greedy in general, and everyone's always comparing everyone to themselves. Like,
yeah,
everyone's always like, "Oh, they have this. I don't have that." They're at this point in their career. Like, Americans are never content. You know, that's just my take.
It's
on
good
it.
and bad.
I think the rest of the world, everyone's so content with where they're at. Americans are always trying to like one up the next person.
Yeah, I think people are just more like comfortable in their own skin. I mean, this is a hockey podcast as we work our way into our Dr. Phil's portion of the show. But I do think people are just more comfortable in their own skin, man. And I think here, like, you see it in the big cities, dude. You see it in LA.
Oh, yeah.
You see it in a little bit in New York, even though I do love my New Yorkers. You see it definitely in Scottsdale.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Americans are just fucking like, I don't know if it's a materialistic thing or it's a not being grateful thing. I don't know.
It's like, well, it's all about like just like pulling your wrench out and puffing out your chest and like showing the guns that you might not even have.
Yeah, Sky chimed in, said ladies' night tonight in Calgary, and then she said it's because we're all high and happy. Canadians do love their cannabis.
Put
That's for
that
sure.
in your bio. We're all high and we're all happy.
Someone said
Canada.
gay lib shit. I don't know what their referring to? Bob does sports and hockey night in Scottsdale. Golf collab would feed families. I would love to do that, and I'd actually try this time. The next time we do a golf video, a couple guys in Montreal were talking to me about doing it with us over the summer. I think we should do that.
That Bob Does Sports guy seems like a beauty.
Yeah, he does. That's a guy I respect the hell out of. He's grinded his way to the top. Like, I think it's cool when guys do content for like 15 years, then they finally pop off.
He was working at the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
With his buddy.
Yeah. How
You
cool
know-
is that?
You know that one guy, well, not the Fat Perez, but the other guy was like a hockey goalie in Vancouver.
What do you mean?
Like he grew up like a hockey player.
Oh,
So I think that's pretty cool. And then I think they met while they were working for one of the hotel chains, maybe outside LA.
I think it's like, I think if you ask me, like, would you rather grind for like 15 years to have your media stuff be popular or blow up right away? I would take the grind, the build up. I think the grind is a fun part of it. If you blow up when you're 20, then it's like, what do you do when you're 30? It's like all that shit is so old news to you now. It's like you get bored.
Yeah. I mean, you got to blow up. If you're hoping you blow up at least once, you
What do you mean?
take either. Well, because there's a lot of people that grind that don't blow up,
Yeah, that's true.
right? So, but yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, it's Miley Cyrus one says it's the climb, baby. It's always gonna be another mountain.
Yeah, I think if you blow up too early, it's like, fuck, man. You got everything at your fingertips by the time you're 24, and it's like then you start doing hard drugs and you start banging dudes, and it just gets weird. I feel like the grind it's good for the character. Sorry, I double typed this one. Heat Daddy, love you. I don't know exactly what you're referring to, sir, but that is okay. I accept your apology.
All good, baby. Shaking and baking.
Grind is more appreciation. Hell yeah, dude. I appreciate
And
that.
I like our day ones here too, as we just kind of
Yeah.
get philosophical with people here, because we do like we talk chicks, talk hockey.
That's the thing about sometimes it depends on my mood. We'll just be here having a conversation. I'll forget we're even on the goddamn stream.
I forgot we were doing it right now.
Yeah, just talking about Canadians and Americans and stuff like that. Are you referring to too early draft? No. I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about, like, for example, Justin Bieber blows the fuck up when he's a kid.
Has to get his dick sucked.
And it's like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, Diddy blew him up. Diddy literally blew him.
Come on.
I don't know. It's a hockey show.
But that's the type of weird shit that happens, though. Like, I'd rather blow up when I'm 35 than when I'm 25.
Get your dick sucked by a dude. Yeah.
I don't want my dick sucked by a dude, but I'm just, dude. Hollywood's so weird. You know what's crazy? While we get philosophical on Hockey Night in Scottsdale, I just gotta say this:
Hockey show.
back in the day, there was no social media, right? All the celebrities and all that, they were on a pedestal.
Oh, power.
Idolize these people, and we think, like, we assume that they're good people because they're in our favorite movies and blah blah blah. And then social media came along, and you're like, wait a second, these people are A, regular people, and B, actually a lot of them are pedophiles.
They're sick sons of bitches. They had so much power before social media.
That's what I'm saying.
Because to get to that point, you had to suck a dick to get into Hollywood.
Because they're like these mysterious they're these mysterious people that are larger than life.
You didn't think they were a real person.
No, but then as the internet developed, you find out, like, wait, these people are actually all fucking weirdos.
They
lot
have
of them are.
They have the same amount of limbs as us, and there's different ways to make it to that top of that level now. Look at a guy, Theo Vaughn.
Well, anyone can be famous now. Back in the day, they were gatekeeping. Like, you had to suck Diddy's ranch, you had to suck Weinstein's ranch, you had to have so many penises in your mouth to make it in Hollywood.
I would argue it was double digits before you even got a minor role in a movie.
Especially as a girl, dude. Oh my god, can you imagine all the girls that moved to LA to pursue acting, and then they just like, every producer's like, yeah, if you fuck me, what a nightmare.
Yeah,
what an absolute nightmare.
These people should be in jail.
No, they definitely should. But it didn't get exposed till fucking a couple of years ago how bad Hollywood really was. I mean, for the general public, we didn't know.
They had to hold it down for the Grammys.
Yeah.
Anyways,
this is a hockey show. That's the other thing. Ellen DeGeneres, like, everyone thinks these people are nice. People can appear nice on media, and then you don't know these people. People don't even know us. We might be the biggest douchebags ever. We're not, but we might be.
that's true.
You never know.
You don't know anyone.
Thoughts
People think, but people think when they see a story of you, they know you, which I do respect.
Which I get it. I get
Yeah.
why. My take is like, not that anyone gives a shit about my take. You can have a good idea of somebody from their social media, but you also still don't know them. And also a lot of people are good at being fake about it.
Well,
Some
at the end
people-
of the day, it's show business.
You're absolutely right.
You know what I mean? We're all playing a character. Even when you go in to check in as a nurse at the hospital, you're playing a character. I know what you did last night.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, that chick could have been out getting bottle service. She got taken back to a hotel. I'm not saying she did, but everyone is playing a role. No different than a guy that snorted a bunch of cocaine and checks in to be an accountant the next day. He's just playing a role from 9 to 5. You see what he does on the weekends? This guy's a menace.
I didn't even know corporate people were that big of degenerates until Wolf of Wall Street.
We should go and do a corporate America happy hour.
Oh,
Sit in on it. Imagine we showed up. That'd be so funny.
I don't want to talk to them, but I'd show up.
Someone's getting
Actually, I'd talk to them. I'd talk to corporate America. Fuck it.
I would too. I'd be wheeling the whole time.
Y'all should have at least 10K in the chat. I agree. Where the hell? We're actually pretty good growth, man. We have a lot of people. We always have over 100 now, which is cool. You know, it's not cool when you tell a chick at the bar that you have a podcast and they look it up in front of your face and it has 2,000 subscribers. That's not the best look.
Right.
But
maybe
we're grinding, baby.
Yeah. Stay with it, baby.
Maybe we'll have 200,000 by next year.
I think we will. There's actually a lot of people in here right now. Shout out to the chat.
Is
it
there?
is buzzing. Yep. At almost 150.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool when people go live. And I feel like if we had an actual schedule, more people would tune in live. But people are doing shit in their own life, but it's hard for us too because our schedules are out of control. It's funny that our schedules are out of control and we're making $0 because all the merch has just went right into travel and editing and stuff like that. But our schedules are still pretty crazy. Like we're already on the road in 4 days.
Back on the road Tuesday.
Back on the road again.
Pop-up pod series.
Yep.
You'll see where we're at, baby.
Yeah, that's a concept we're working on. It's not like we're working on it. We're actually doing it. We just pop up in different locations. At the end of March, trying to go to Miami and do a pop-up Miami podcast. That would be cool. Rob, what's Chinese mode? I gotta address this because Curtis, I see you. Yeah, almost 6K. We could drive for Uber. That's from the Rob Gucci show. I was telling that story. Chinese mode is just when you drink so much and you're so drunk that you're not even yourself anymore. You're just on a different planet. It doesn't necessarily have to do with your eyes looking like they're Chinese. That was racist that I just did that, but that's a part of showbiz. It's just like getting so drunk that you're speaking a different language. It can really be whatever you want it to be. When I get Chinese drunk personally, I can't even explain how retarded I am. I'm just like a
Yeah, you're simple Jack mode. I mean, you can't even see, dude.
I can't see, but I can run my mouth. That's for sure. I have a hard time explaining what that means.
Well, it's all because you get to that one part of the night where I've always said it, and it's before you develop Chinese mode, we'd always just text our buddies, and in my chats would be, dude, I can't see.
Yeah.
But you can talk. That's the thing. Because the vision goes.
Yes.
But
the vision does go.
But the coconut is still half intact.
Yeah, it just like Chinese mode. I can't even put it into words, dude. Let's make merch that just says Chinese mode on it.
Well, because you go like full paraplegic.
Paraplegic drunk is a crazy drunk to get.
I'm just saying, like when you get I've seen you Chinese drunk. It's not good, but it is good.
No, I don't get sloppy drunk.
No,
I like about
not that
me.
way.
I don't.
No.
I could drink a ton. I'm always going to be there. You know, I'm
Well,
not
that's
just
what
like,
I'm saying. I think the best way to describe it is when you get Chinese drunk, you can't see, but the words out of your mouth actually get clearer.
No, yeah, it's actually a problem. I get like that's what.
So I was gonna say one thing for you is if you could be drunk every day without dying in 3 years, you could probably get away with it longer than that.
I talk better when
Yeah,
I'm drunk.
like-
My thoughts are clearer.
Alcohol affects a lot of people in many ways, and a lot of times if you talk to your general practitioner, they're not going to give you why different things happen when you're boozing. For you, your clarity actually gets better. It's something with the booze when it hits your coconut.
Well, remember I told you I started working out and eating healthy, and then I got worse at tennis.
Yeah,
And
you
then
did.
when I started boozing again, I got way better at tennis. It's like when I do the right things, I'm just not like right now. I'm just not even on my game right
Yeah,
now.
what's
It's because I'm
that?
being healthy
What's that
today.
Future song, Little Demon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on demon time, fella.
Double A Annuel said the pop-up pods are one of the best ideas I've seen. They're fun too. It's just like different environment.
Someone's gonna copy us.
Oh yeah, someone will copy it. People are already copying our shit, which I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it.
No, imitation is the biggest form of flattery, but
That's why I don't care if someone fucks my wife, because they're just trying to imitate me.
I agree.
Rob,
That's
what are you
actually
drinking?
Smart.
Drinking coffee and a water. Let's see here. Yeah, I gotta come up with a better explanation for Chinese mode. It's just like when you're completely hammered that you're speaking a different language. It's really what it is.
Yeah, you go. I mean, you just talk about snapping it, fella.
I'm so biased. Anytime a chick says something in the chat, I put it on the screen no matter what.
Lenny bias.
Just trying to get that ratio going on in here.
Love
Historic
checks.
game we got, fellas.
Love checks.
Sky, what does that mean? Shout out to Erewhon, dude. I love that grocery store. Holy shit.
Shout out to Sky Lucas, man.
Yeah, shout out to the chicks in the chat. All right, let's go, baby. Period.
No relation to Frank Lucas, American Gangster, Denzel, fur jacket. Sky, you got a mink jacket up there in Cowtown, baby? Alrighty, folks, back to the game right now. If I was Austin Matthews, I'd have walked in with a fucking $400,000 mink jacket into Boston. Just gangster as hell. Folks, I don't know if next goal wins, but right now 2-2 in the game and 19-20 remaining if you're just syncing up with us and following along. We have been with you all night. We're bringing you coverage you can't get anywhere else. Bob Gucci, Jay Swish as Matt Boldy rounds the red line and sends it in and around Bennington, and he's not able to collect that as Jack Eichel playing so well tonight, doing it on all sides of the puck, and I tweeted out about 8 minutes ago, Eichel. He's not the best player in the world, but he's damn near close, and I've loved his game tonight. He's been tremendous all over the sheet. The Americans' best player has been Jack Eichel, the 9-car out of Vegas, Stanley Cup champion, via the Buffalo Sabres. Shout out to Chippewa Street. Shout out to Mother's Kitchen. We hope to be back there. You just never know. Adam Fox showing good composure, sends it up the wall, and Bob, if we thought the last two periods they were playing it safe, well, you could say these guys got their wrenches double, if not triple wrapped, because it's one of those games of mistakes, and you don't want to be that guy to make one in a marquee moment that might end up in the back of your net. And a great slip pass by Gensel. Just the little plays he makes are just so subtle, but so good.
He is good.
So
Why the hell aren't we sponsored by Dude Wipes?
Seriously, what are those to wipe your shitter or what is it?
Yeah, like wet wipes for dudes. I actually emailed them. People should see how many we're fighting so hard for a sponsorship. It's hilarious. I emailed them and they're just like, yeah, I mean, we'll give you a free pack.
Yeah, do you think I want to like? Yeah, bro.
Thanks, man.
I want 60 wipes I can wipe my ass with. It costs you 2 cents to make. Thanks, fella. I'll just actually buy them.
I'll just actually go fuck myself.
Yeah. I actually just use the one ply I got going right now. 17:25 remaining here in the third frame as Connor McDusty sends it up to Rosetta Stone, and he puts Faber on his back and tries to send the puck in. But who was there? Jack Eichel. Oh, my God. Go, boys. Go. Go. Come on, pencil. Come on, pencil. Fuck me. God damn.
I feel like you got to slide that low, but I'm just a fucking idiot on the couch.
God damn it, pencil. He wanted an upper cheddar.
Chuck is such a menace. I know we keep saying it, but what the hell happened there?
Bad change and just a clean exit. And Gensel coming off the bench is just timing is everything in life. Folks, timing is everything. So if you're thinking about getting divorced, well, make sure it's the right time. Speaking of time, we're right on time, 17:07. One thing to monitor is Matthew Tkachuk. Is he shut down for the game, or is he going to get a shift here in the third period? I would say he's probably done for the evening, just based on the second period and how he didn't really play the last 8, 9, 10 minutes of that period. But you never know. Maybe the Toradol kicks in. Maybe they gave him a Tylenol 500 and said, you know what, fella? Kiss your liver goodbye, but that might help you skate. Oh, here it is.
Oh!
Here it is. Oh, my God. What a save by Snow. See, that's what Hellebuck's got to do. We got to get right out to the top of the paint. Bennington was 2 or 3 feet out, and he cut that puck off. That was a great shot by Werenski. Good play, Millsy. You already had a pizza fella. You can't afford another one. Good pass. Great pass. Come on, Millsy. B. Nelson's playing a good amount. I guess they only got 11 forwards. You can't really play Kreider, so you got 10 forwards. Oh, my God, buddy.
Jesus.
Beating that thing into a burger there. This Mitchie Marner. Gritty sent it into Connor McDavid, and good play by Noah Hannafin there.
McDavid's been playing like textbook dump the puck deep.
Yeah, man. I just think like the nerves hit different in these games. Like, I know McDavid's played in Game 7, fucking Stanley Cup, and he played unbelievable in it. But I this game, like
Matthews, give him the Selkie.
how much was riding on this game, man? I think it really is like larger than life right now for these boys, and that's why you've seen a chess match. Like, great stick there, great stick by Slavin. Holy fuck! Step up like that in the middle of the ice and absolutely just give her the old Lady Gaga poker face. Holy shit! Using that thing like he's playing fencing. Get that out. Ah, fuck. Oh my God. Jarvie wired that thing.
See Marchand stick his leg out right there and knock whoever that was down. Such a sneaky little play. 15
minutes here remaining, folks, and we are as much involved and engaged in this game right now as you, so we apologize on the commentating. We're more so sitting back and being fans right now because, again, Four Nations game you're probably not going to get anytime soon.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult when you're really dialed on a game to comment on it. Somebody said, Rob, did you see what Mark Lazarus tweeted tonight? No, I did not. And I do not give a shit. Not like directed towards you. I'm just saying. This is a hockey show right now. Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
Was
there just an update on Kachuk that we missed?
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like he's out, but he's battling. But Stacy knows, Holly knows. Shout out to the ladies' night, and shout out to all the good mitts out there. Speaking of a good mitt, Connor Hellebuck is able to munch that puck up like he's digging it out of the dirt at first base. As Gritty Marner, wow, dancing. Sorelli with a good tip on that thing, and you know what? Hellebuck had it the whole way and just scooped that thing up again like a ground ball. And we're going to line up again in the Canadian offensive zone. 14:45 remaining here, the third frame, as the Americans and Canada are all juiced up at 2.
Someone in my group chat just said Adam Fox stinks.
He does. I've been trying to tell people that.
Oh,
my God. As Doc Emmerich would say, hit the post with the shot. And holy fuck, do we dodge a bullet there? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a puck. Patches O'Houlihan, shoot that thing. Oh, my bar. Was that bar just high? Oh, my God, someone dropped in front. That was Devon Tays, who is obviously Cale Makar's partner and might have some dirt on him because he is not going anywhere. Brady Tkachuk, Austin Matthews, and Dylan Larkin over the boards to the Americans. And Cale Makar surveys his options. He sends the puck up, and that is pinched off. And Brady Tkachuk trying to scoop that thing up like a Gold Glove winner, and he just puts Doughty.
This might be completely wrong, but I feel like the crowd is nervous.
Everyone's nervous.
It feels like I don't know. It feels weird.
Is this a Cold War? Is this Russia, Danny?
It feels weird right now.
This game has Cold War vibes.
Oh my God, what a pass. Matthews is so fucking good. Give him the Selkie. Best two-way forward in the league. I'm just going to go on the record and say it.
This game has Cold War vibes. I'm tweeting it out.
It does. It's like weird right now. It's chat. Are you guys feeling that? It's like a weird, it's like a nervous energy. It's like,
now we got a little something, but still.
Yeah, as I said that, then the crowd gets into it.
2-2. There's a little bit of a pom-pom, but not much. This long pencil. Oh, my God. And Jack Eichel, he deserves one. Give him one, folks. My God. Jake Sanderson surveying his option. Fuck, man. That's the bounce we needed.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, it's like a nervous energy. Not only we're feeling here in Scottsdale, but it seems that way, folks, Are you feeling that? Or am I just high?
Are you feeling that? This is a hockey show. Yep, we got Polo in the chat saying I'm so anxious. I'm just kind of I'm kind of excited just for Twitter's reaction, like whatever happens with this game. Like, it's gonna be just mayhem, just Trump this, fucking Trudeau that.
Trump
fucking,
this, Trump
they're
that.
gonna fucking.
They're gonna whack.
Bobby the Chin Gucci, what's up, Hog Cranker?
Hog cranker.
My jaw is clenched, and I'm not on Molly. I've only been on Molly twice. Didn't like it. First time I liked it, but not enough to be like, oh, this is the best. Not enough to be a rave guy and have a 500 credit score and wear tie-dye. And then the second time I did Molly, I was like, I'm never doing this ever again. It was horrible. I like borderline started crying.
Dolly Parton fella.
Dude, it was so bad. It was like my eyes were flickering. I was like, what am I doing? I'll just stick to booze. Like, I do not need this.
Like drugs just make like life harder. You know what I mean? Like that's what I always thought.
Yeah. Well, guy tweeted at me today and said, like, I'm a drug addict or whatever. It's like, well, that's a perfect example. You don't know me. Actually, I'm not that big of a drug guy at all.
Drugs, I mean, when in a pinch, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you get Bo Bennett on this podcast? Go ahead. Sorry.
Tiki Tembo?
Yeah, Bo Bennett is in Japan right now.
Bo Bennett won't come on the show.
Yeah, he actually won't. He's such a pussy. I was in town with him. I was someone from Bleacher Report texted me a picture of Bo. Like, you ever see this draft picture? Or it's a CCM picture. He's wearing all his gear but no shirt under. It's like a photo shoot. I was chirping him about it. And he sent it to me randomly. And he's like, do you know who this is? And he's being serious because it was like a young Bo Bennett. And I was sitting right next to him, shit-faced. And anyway, my whole point to that was I was like, dude, come on Hockey Night in Scottsdale. And he just won't. I think he's scared.
Yeah, I think Tiki might be scared. Well, the one time when we were basically doxing him, saying that he was going to see his boyfriend, and we were delayed going to dinner.
In our defense, we did call him. We tried to start a rumor that he was gay, but that was out of the kind of was like, we're
We were
boys.
looking
It was
out
just
for him.
funny.
I mean, we did call him gay relentlessly for a half hour.
We did call. He's not gay, by the way, but I think he's not a big media guy. Like he doesn't. We'll get him on though. We'll get his dumb.
We'll get Tiki on
Start
there.
tweeting at him. Bo Bennett 8, I think his name is. Because I want to ask him about how he had a tweet about COVID. It wasn't even bad. He was asking a question about it. He's the funniest guy in the world. He's not serious. And he was trending #1 on Twitter. And everyone was like calling him an anti-vaxxer and this and that. And I want to ask him about that. I've asked him in person.
How many views did that get?
Oh my God.
Like 20 million?
I don't know what it was, but he was trending like NHL hockey player takes anti-vax stance. It wasn't even an anti-vax tweet. People were just psychopaths. And I want him to tell the people his perspective on it.
Right.
I was with him when it happened, so I know, but I want the people to hear it. It's unreal. Get that chat buzzing, folks. We're back in the game. Sorry, I got distracted.
No, I mean this is a hockey show. 12:23 remaining here, folks. 2-2 in this game. That has been an absolute barn burner. That's picking up right now. And Brad Marchand going to drop that puck off to Sethi Jarvis in an absolute fucking just neutralizer. Just shutting down everything. I mean, Slavin with an unbelievable block. This guy's like a modern day McDonough. Just an eraser. Like, look at this. Like, what? How do you time that? That's so fucked. Slavin is so sick. The pride of Colorado College. They were so bad at CC.
He went to Colorado College?
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
They were so bad. They were like the 50th out of 60 teams ranked. And this fucking guy was the only reason why they won like 10 games every year. Because he was so good. He was a 4th round pick out of the USHL. 2012. Just a steal. He played the Chicago Steel.
Why the hell did he go to Colorado College?
I don't know. He's like religious and he's from around there. You know what I mean? Like just different reasons people do a lot of things in
he's
life.
Religious?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he is. His wife is his only career bunk. You know what I mean? With nothing wrong with that. It's actually honorable. I mean, not in my eyes, but some people in the Lord's name, it's probably better people than me. Speaking of better people than me, a lot of good hockey players out there tonight. And Drew Doughty, one of the oldest guys on that team. And on the back end, he certainly is the 89 product out of London, Ontario. Sidney Crosby, the oldest fella up front. Two guys, the pair, the only guys on the 2010 Olympic team who are still kicking, which is a pretty impressive feat, thinking that was 15 years ago. We're eyeing the halfway marker here of the third period, and Jacob Slavin, play after play, he is just, you know what, just that consistent, steady Eddie chick we could all want, but he's a dude.
Not a lot of chances in this game.
No, I mean, man, there's the sticks are too good, the bodies are too good. There's just no space. Come on, Jizzy, shoot it.
Oh,
Like-
get that through, bro.
Any little chance like that, like there's just sticks. Like you can't get anything through. It's crazy how good defensively everyone is.
Everyone's so good. It's like when two UFC guys fight each other and they're so good and it ends up in a boring fight. It's like, yeah, because they're both so fucking good. Can't figure out the puzzle, the other guy.
This is the best defensive game I've ever seen. Seriously.
Yeah, this is Kreider looks like he doesn't want to be there.
No, well, he doesn't. Ray, I've
Black
said that.
girls, they could do so much cool shit with their hair. Did you see that black chick behind the bench?
No, but I wish I did.
Like black people are so lucky they get to do so much stuff with their hair, like cornrows, afro. They could do dreads, they could do braids. Like I wish I had that.
Me too.
Go north with it. Ken Hitchcock hockey. You go south, you get the puck back north, traffic to the net, and shots on net.
Like there is just no room, and the passing is so crispy too. It's like any little chance or little break you have, a guy's diving across the slots and
You
make a
just have no
save.
time.
It's just, I mean, everyone's their lumber is just, I mean, stick on puck, fella. Oh,
Harley, you got to go over there, man.
but even like Matthews, they're like kicking on his leg. Eichel with the not only his stick but his skate. You can't get anything through. It's gonna be a rebound. It's gonna be like that goal that Crosby scored in 2010. That's gonna win this thing.
Yes.
That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be a little play. Someone gets beat just for a split second out of the corner, and it goes in.
I agree. Gensel looked good, man.
He's like really good.
I don't think we're in next goal wins territory because at the end of the game, they're so good. Pull the goal, you never know. But I gotta say, this game is stingy enough to where it might be. Get that chat going. We are at a commercial break. You guys know the motherfucking drill. Get to the chat. I think the chat's just so dialed in right now to the game. Nightmare Blunt rotation and NHL edition. Why is Ryan Suter in it?
What is that?
Like who you want to smoke a blunt with?
You said Ryan Suter?
Yeah, like Nightmare Blunt rotation.
Oh.
Who you? Sorry, it's who you don't want to smoke with. And Ryan Suter would definitely be on that.
Evander Kane.
Ryan Suter, Tyler Seguin, and probably Evander Kane.
But maybe Kane's a good dude. I don't know. But I don't know
either.
I don't know. Rafi Torres would be in my like guys I'd want to smoke with.
Yes, I would want to smoke with like he's not in the league. I would want to smoke with Drew Doughty.
Yeah.
I would want to smoke with Doughty. I would want to smoke with who's like a character.
Milano.
Definitely Sonny Milano. Shout out Sonny Milano, friend of the show, unreal guy. Long Island boy too.
Rempe would be fun to get stoned with.
Rempe. I would trip out. I'd be like, dude, why are you so tall?
Dude, why do you love to chuck so much?
Where are y'all at in the game? We'll tell you right when we get back. I'm not exactly sure. Pasternak, that's a good one. I met Pasternak too the same day I met Marchand at this is like a pool party like 10 years ago in Scottsdale. And they're really good dudes. Chin hats crispy. Hockey Night in Scottsdale.shop. Yeah, I don't know. Who's more? Doughty.
Doughty would be, yeah, I mean, that's a great pick. That's probably the one seed in the league.
Who else would I want to smoke pot with?
Smoking dope. I ain't gonna rat you out. Go by the seesaw, smoke a J.
Malkin might be a good one. Right?
Yeah, if he burned.
Do Russian guys smoke weed? I think they do everything.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't know what they're smoking, but they'll smoke it.
Yeah, they'll smoke anything.
They'll smoke anything, man.
Cat
They'll
going
snort
Phil
anything too.
Seth Jarvis.
Jarvie would be a good dope smoker.
I would smoke with Bobby Bortuzzo.
Yeah. Bortz.
Who else? Oh, we're at 9:46 about
Ryan
the
O'Reilly, burn some tree with him and just have him tickle the 6 string for you. That'd be great. No Diddy on that, by the way, but just. Alrighty, folks, 9:45 remaining here.
9:41, 9:40, 9:39. I love when people follow along with us. Pretty cool. My voice is going out.
Yeah, mine's going too. I was supposed to record a pod after this. I just don't know if I can do that.
You gonna cancel?
I don't know. Do it in the morning.
Go to Houston's instead. Yeah, you can do it in the morning. Sometimes I delay pods if I'm like so gassed or so tired that I know it's just not going to be a good product. You know?
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's showbiz, right? You got to know yourself.
People get like pissed off. They're like, "Oh, like, were you lazy? You didn't record it." It's not about that at all. It's never about being too lazy. It's just like if I'm gassed or I'm traveling or coming off travel and I know it's just not going to be shit, I'll just wait 6 to 10 hours and get back on the mic and put it out a little late, but it's going to be a better show.
Sometimes you got to hit pause, folks. And speaking of pause, we're paused here at 2-2 with no real, you know what, just steam on. Who's going to get this thing done? It's chin-on-chin hockey. It's 8:40 remaining here. And again, we are in the third frame over here at Hockey Night in Scottsdale. Connor McDavid plays that puck. A great little play on the wall there to avoid pressure and give that to Colton Parayko, who finds Mitch Marner, who ultimately almost sprung Braden Point.
Teammates.
And oh my God, here it might be
The
lost the fucking.
The amount of defensive plays Matthews makes is unbelievable.
Yeah, he's playing a hell of a match. Him and Ike's down the middle. That's been really massive for the Americans because those guys, they got 3 centers right now. They're just rotating wings. You got 10 forwards. They're basically playing. Kreider's not really getting a sniff. Obviously undermanned with Matty Tkachuk. So something to keep an eye on here. Those guys are going to be going every other. That's
soon, yeah.
Oh, that was almost off.
Good keep, I guess. Damn, I wonder what's wrong with him, bro. He always gets so hurt. Remember, like he broke his sternum or something in the playoffs.
Like he's got to like almost play less hard. I hate to say that, but like sometimes when you just play that hard, and you can't be,
It's crazy how hard that dude plays.
Getting surgeries and banging up your body and longevity, baby. It's a hockey show. We're just trying to look out for the players. Chris Kreider getting a shift.
That would be a guy that scores after we're shitting on him.
Chris Kreider just tried to take that wide after he's had no legs for the last 9 minutes. Like, fell up. Maybe just hit a pull-up play. Oh, my God. That was an absolute howitzer by Parayko. Holy fuck. Colton Parayko.
I love Bennett's game. I know I keep saying it.
Oh, my God. Marchand almost tipped that in.
I love it. Uh-oh, New York is a little pinned here. Good call.
Jarvie Fella.
Jay Martin grabbed a handful out of the mystery pill bucket before this game. I'm hard and tripping at the same time. I know guys that are capable of just doing a bunch of different drugs. Like, I don't even know what I took, man. I don't have the chin for that. I really couldn't do that. I know this guy's probably kidding because he said he has a boner. I just can't. I can't like just do Molly and acid and all that shit.
No,
I don't know how people do that. I don't know what trauma they've been through, but I've been through some shit, but not that much to.
They just love not knowing where they are. Is what it comes down to. So if you can ride that wave and stick handle your way through it, good on you. But I like to be in control of my body. Some people don't.
Same, yeah. I don't like not. That's why I have a problem with shrooms. I don't like things moving around. Like I like if I do a little chocolate and all that happens is you get happy. That's fine. But the whole like shit moving on the walls and shit. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, hallucinating and shit.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I don't like any dragons or.
Yeah, I mean that's when you get really high, right? You're talking about like front row Leonard Skinner type high.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
that already happens to me when I do Jaeger bombs. Like
right. 6:06 flat remaining here, folks, and we are getting into, I would say, close to, I don't want to say it, but next goal wins territory again. Cage match right now. It's going to be a chunker. It's going to be a rebound goal. It's going to be something that, you know what, maybe doesn't go in all the time.
Ooh, Eichel just went in awkward. Oshie wants a penalty down there with number 74 standing up,
TJ Sochi.
asking for a call with 5 minutes left in the third.
Well, you better call Saul, fella, if you've ever seen the show Breaking Bad. 21. Braden Point bringing the puck over the line. And, wow, okay, so we got Gritty. Point, okay, they got the second line here, the first line, however you chalk it up with. But, folks, again, are you dialed into the game right now? What's going on with you? We are, again, the number one hockey show over here. Jack Hughes, the 86 car, plays it over to Jack Eichel as he sidesteps a guy very nicely as he's played a hell of a nice game tonight. Jordan Binnington collects that puck, and Drew Doughty is able to survey his options and give a look into, well, Rosetta Stone. Rosetta Stone not able to do much with that puck, and Faber is cool as the other side of the pillow, plays it to his partner as Slavin puts him into the soup, but what he does best is clear the zone, Bob. And you know what?
What is...
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, what the hell is wrong with Crosby and McDavid tonight?
I think it's just there's just no space out there, man. Like I hate to keep saying it, but there's not a lot of space.
I got 3 separate job interviews tomorrow. Is it acceptable to show up in a USA jersey if we win? Damn, bro. Eric TT on the absolute grind for a job. 3 interviews in one day. Yeah, it depends. Where are the job interviews at? What kind of industry? I want to know. Let us know. Just ate a whole industrial-sized bag of pretzel chips. What a game as well. That'll happen. Especially when you smoke a little dope. Oh, my God. I was doing weird shit for a couple months there when I was in my stoner phase. I was getting M&Ms, Schneider's pretzels, Chex Mix, all 3 of those, and then putting them in one bag and just being in my bed eating processed foods. And I wake up the next day and my joints hurt. And I'm just like, why do my joints hurt? Well, because I'm eating poison while I'm high.
Nothing like being high, man. I know we said it a bunch. Nothing like being high.
You do the craziest shit. Like that's where I started doing that popcorn and dark chocolate covered cherries thing.
You think it sounds like such a good idea too? You're
It
like,
does
wow, this
taste
is
good.
well, you think like you like solve like the world's problems with like some sort of cheat code that you came up with.
Yeah.
And it's simply just putting popcorn and dark chocolate and a couple other things together, Chex Mix, and you're like, wow, how have they never put this in one bag before as a concoction? How did I think of this?
One time I made a popcorn sandwich. I put popcorn between 2 slices of bread.
Well, because that's actually a nice texture though with the bread.
It was so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever had kettle corn?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It is good.
Kettle corn's my favorite. When you go to the state fair, you take about 100 milligrams. You find that guy right next to the basketball game, and he's making kettle corn. And that smell, you don't even see it. You just smell it.
Mm-hmm.
You go, oh, what's that? And then the next guy is high as you. It smells like kettle corn. Where is it? And then you literally look right in front of you. It's there.
So good.
It's 2 feet in front of you. That's the best part.
You know
That's how high you were.
You know what my favorite thing is? Like when it comes to state fairs and like, you ever been to the farmer's market in Phoenix?
I've walked through it once downtown.
Yeah. It's actually pretty sick.
Yeah.
I was there. I put it on my Instagram one time. I was like, support local business or fuck you.
It's a good thing to do with a chick.
Yeah, it is. I went with my sister though, and her friend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, her friend. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna do something wholesome. And I went. It was fucking awesome. Unreal coffee. This guy had a full spread of his barbecue out. It's like 11 in the morning. I was eating barbecue. It was so fucking good, dude. I recommend it if you're stoned.
I was gonna say that like those are great stoned events. Like an art fair, they had one up by me. That's a great stoned event. It's just life's better high, folks. And speaking of high, is McDavid high? Now I know Rob said it a bunch, but he is off. You can't sugarcoat that. Do you think he's sick? Is he got the sickness?
Something's off.
Yeah.
I know it's a tight knit game, but something just seems off. I think everybody might.
He's like not on that McDusty level.
Neither Crosby's not on Crosby's level either.
No, I think they're playing through something.
You guys should do an international trip and vlog it. We definitely want to do that. We just need the funds to do it. So the second we sell out and get a sponsorship, we're going to do something like that. 350 remaining.
They're scoring right here. Oh, just feels like they're scoring. Feels like they're
Oh.
scoring, boys. Next minute, I think USA's got one. You heard it here first. Can you get a live bet in? We're at 337. Vegas is going to hate me, but I do think USA is going to score here. It's going to be one of those daggers.
Cheating question. Who takes the cake for the most cheating per capita? Carnival Cruise or Sandals Jamaica?
Sandals by far, dude.
What do you mean, though? How do you cheat at Sandals? It's a couples resort.
Yeah, but the thing is that's the reason why you go there, because your significant other wouldn't they wouldn't expect it or be suspicious of you doing that.
You're cheating at Sandals while your wife is with you?
Yes.
So how, but would she get too drunk, go back to the hotel, and then you go out by yourself and cheat? I don't even get how that would work.
You put her down like a dog. And not that I'm comparing women to dogs, but she's going to go to sleep, like you said. Now you have that hotel bar or the pool bar, the swim up from 3 o'clock to sundown.
Dude,
and that's what shit gets weird.
If my wife cheated on me while we're on vacation, I'll be so pissed. I'll be like, dude, you're flying economy home. Like, I'm downgrading your flight.
We're going to have to talk about this. You better be doing some weird shit when we get back. Oh, Boldy, you can't throw it to the middle of the ice, fella. Yeah, he doesn't have the same buzz. You're right. Like
he doesn't, dude. I'm telling you.
Like
everyone's sick, man.
Everyone's down with this. Everyone got the Montreal flu. Fuck. It's going to come out in the next few days. What's going on?
Guys are probably all playing hurt like it's the cup, too, in the middle of the season, which is crazy.
It's going to be interesting to see how many injuries come out of this that affect teams moving forward. You just hope that it's not long term, right?
No, but there's going to be a couple. It sucks to say, but it's inevitable.
Right.
There's going to be a couple. I mean, look, McAvoy, Kachuk.
The McAvoy one, I want the real story. Like I'm talking like a fan right now. I don't know the real story. Obviously, it was an infection. Yeah, you should text him right now. Hey, man, like, I see you guys are tied up, but what's up? I'm just gonna tweet it or say it in front of my stream right now. But we're wondering if it's okay with you.
What the hell happened?
Yeah, and just be like, congrats on the sex, because I think he just had a kid too. So then, like, you butter him up that way, where he actually might bite. You know, smart. Nothing like suing a guy for 138. Anyways, back to the game here. Speaking of 138, 138, 135 remaining here in the third frame. And oh my God, McKinnon. Oh, that almost snuck through. Why is he so far on that side of the net? I don't like how he's moving right now. What is he doing over there? Never know what he's doing. Come out on top of the paint, fella, and don't slide so much. You got to quiet your feet down. Hellebuck looks shaky.
Yeah, he does.
Like, why is he sliding? He's sliding. He's sliding with the puck. I don't like that. Stay fucking square.
Look at that. How the fuck that puck land flat like that? It's a knuckleball in the air and lands flat. These guys are so good at hockey.
The old knuckle curve.
I don't even know, guy. I don't even know how the hell did you play at this level? Like, what? I don't get how you're so.
Well, this is a different level, right? This shit. Right
I know,
here.
but still, like, you played in the NHL. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, it's too fast. Guys are too good. Like, I don't even get it, dude. I seriously can't wrap my brain around it.
Yeah, it's a good league, they say. 117, 115 remaining here. Overtime rules, again, are going to be 20-minute periods, 5-on-5, best on best, dick on dick. Oh, my God. Jackie Eichel foul. And we might have overtime here, folks, if someone doesn't get it done in the next. Crosby doesn't even have jump either. Should we take a break or should we keep going after OT?
Chat, what do you want us to do?
I just got
my voice actually hurts.
That's what I'm saying. So do we muster up 20 minutes just to chill and come back, or do we stay with them? I just got to piss.
I got to piss so bad too.
Might piss outside. Feels good.
You could piss on my couch. I don't give a shit.
Okay, I might. Oh my God, they're gonna score. Gritty's gonna score. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I thought that actually went in somehow.
Holy fuck. This is nuts. No shit, Sean.
Get that out, dude.
Get it out. Clear it out, boys. Clear it out. Clear it out. Don't let him skate. Don't let him skate. Oh my God, it was a muffin. He almost fucking. Holy shit.
You see that hockey players how McCarr shot that puck, goes and stops in front of the net. You see that? That's textbook. You go to the net. You don't do a flyby. Right idea by Marner. McStevens right on the doorstep. Great coverage by JT Miller, the pride of East Palestinian, Ohio. Good stick right there. By
What a
Hempin.
twig there.
What a
Oh
signing
my
for the
god,
Knights.
that's a tough, like that could go in.
For sure.
That's one of those that could go in.
We're gonna do a break.
Yep. You gotta piss like a Chinese racehorse. Oh my god, what a soak by Eichel.
All right, guys, we'll be back. Get that chat fired up. No, I'm just kidding. You guys can take a break too. 140 people in here. Thanks for tuning along with us. We're battling right now. We will be back after the goddamn commercial break. Peace. I just started the mic back. We are back. Get that chat fired up. But if you don't, we understand it. Everyone's so dialed into this game. Someone said, remember the Alamo. I kind of fuck with that. I don't know why we should remember the Alamo right now, but I like that energy.
That is huge. And as a guy that played in San Antonio and spent way too much time on the fucking Riverwalk, they'd always say, Swish, go check out the Alamo. And I went over there. I said, what am I looking at? 93-1, we're getting back in the game here. Bob Gucci, Jay Swish. Sudden and immediate death, Bob. It's like a game of make it, take it on your driveway with your younger brother. You just can't wait to beat the shit out of him. Go inside. You know what? Celebrate accordingly. But until then, well, 5-on-5, 1922 remaining here, folks, if you're just coming back for overtime. I like long pencil Gensel, as you call him, to get the winner for the U.S. If I'm picking a guy on the Canadian side, it might be Nate Dogg. Because, again, as you alluded to, Crosby looks off. McDavid looks off. I don't know if there's a sickness going around, what is going on. But these guys, they don't seem like they have their top gear tonight, Bob, on ladies' night.
Yeah, I'm going to say... for the States, I think I'm gonna say Matthews. No, I'm gonna say Eichel. And then for Canada, I'm gonna say Crosby.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, listen.
It's gonna be somebody like Reinhardt, though. Like everyone knows that.
Reinhardt, I've even seen him out there. Fucking Eichel, man. Just I can't get enough of all this guy's playing. Oh my god. Fuck, there
What a
was
shot, man.
Oh,
Those squeaky ones always scare me.
yeah, squeaky, cheeky. Like Gensel's just one of those guys. He's just always around it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like he's just always around. He's not totally in the circle, but he's always around it. He's just like that guy that's just like at your bottle service table. He's just always around it. Somehow he ends up being the drunkest guy. It's like, dude, do you even drink tonight? Well, yeah.
Dude, did you pay for anything?
Did you pay for anything? No, but I had 20 drinks. That's exactly how Gensel scores. Just kind of reaps the benefits.
Absolutely classic when you have dudes around the table and they've never paid for anything. They don't even get the Uber. They're just selfish as hell. I used to hang out with a lot of people like that. Don't anymore, though.
So funny when dudes will just not get the hint either of like, you know, whatever, you soaked a bill the next day. Nope, they don't even offer to pay.
Can't stand that.
And then the thing is, we got too many there?
No! They're not going to call that.
No. But yeah.
Pencil's beacon.
But yeah, dudes that then like you call them out for it finally, like after like the 5th time it happens, and you just soaked a bill for $5,000. A couple of your buddies, the good dudes, give you some money, and then the next guy, the same guy, you're like, "Hey, bud, you owe $500." He's like, "Well, I only had 3 drinks." Oh, so you just want me to just give you a discount because you had 3?
Yeah,
you're not paying for the drinks; you're paying for the real estate.
I used to put up with people like that, and now I just like I don't hang out with people like that. Say, dude, you figure it out and you don't. You pick up a tab, I pick up dinner sometimes. You pick up dinner, you get the Uber, I get the Uber. It's like that's the way it should be. I'm also not like a ticky tack, like, oh, like Venmo me $38. Like, dude, you get this, I'll get that. It all works out.
Yeah, who cares? Buy me a chew.
If you're like you bought me a coffee today earlier, I'll get your fucking next coffee. It's fucking, you know. It's funny because whoever loses this tournament for sure is going to have the attitude like, whatever, back to NHL in 2 days.
Yeah, it's like it's cool, but then you're like, can I even floor it tonight? And if I'm sick, like, what was the real point of just playing this banged up, this sick, and I play again on Saturday?
I thought you were gonna say, oh shit. Imagine you're like, what's the point of this whole tournament anyway?
But that's what you're gonna think. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna go back to your NHL season. You're going to have a clear head after this ends. You're going to go back and you'll be like, dude, what was that? That was just a one-off.
What?
Why did I fight? Why did I get my, I mean, I guess, that's what, oh my God, long pencil to Matthews.
You called that too.
What a save by Matthews. Holy fuck. Or sorry, Binnington.
Oh!
Wow.
The
what
miracle clip somebody's talking about, the miracle clip, I just don't think it's appropriate. Like Just two completely different scenarios.
Yeah.
But I get what.
But they're hyping it up, and that's good that hockey's buying into that because it, again, draws more eyes that traditionally don't watch the game.
Yeah. Why didn't they play
Oh my God.
version?
Oh, my God. Is that Marshy?
Marchand.
He's
Hell
that
of
was
a
actually
play,
like a
though.
nice little play for if that's Brad Marchand without double hip surgery, he scores
Yes.
because he breaks away with the speed. Oh god, fuck! Eichel's playing
Uh-oh.
like every other shift, bro. Oh my cheeky geeky. Eichel's he's got to be at almost 30 minutes here. Someone check Eichel's time on ice. He's got to be close to 30. He's played at least 25. At least.
Oh,
Oh,
Matthews on the doorstep.
On the dares, did that hit Binnington?
I think it hit his blocker. Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
man,
What a save! Shout out to Binner.
this is what he does. He puts it in his feet. Marchand though, kind of just takes it to the net. It's like such a nice little play.
Chat said Marchand scoring in TD Garden tonight would be funny. It actually would. That'd be so like conflict. I mean, people are gonna put America before the Bruins, but it would be a storyline for sure. Imagine this drags out to like 8 overtimes. Everyone's just so gassed. Like,
Yeah, like they just like play way too much high. Imagine this game never ends. They play till Saturday, and Gary has to like phone all the teams like, "Hey, like we're never doing this again, but your guys will be back sometime in the next 3 to 7 business days." That would be funny. What would Gary do? Gary just be collecting his money.
Gary Bit person.
Gary Betwoman. Gary Betwoman. Sounds good. Oh my god.
Oh, is Binner serious? No way he has that in his glove. Does he?
Binner is in sicko mode like it's game 7.
We knew it. We
Wait.
said he's a big game player. Oh my God.
Oh man, that's a good save right there, fella. Wow, what a save. And when JB Snow starts feeling like a smooth criminal like he is, it gets dangerous. Oh my god. He's in flow. Oh my god, that was off speed too. $15-11, folks, if you're just following along. Sorry about the pause in the action here. I'm just so dialed in, and what a save by Jordan Binnington. Obviously won a Stanley Cup here in the same very building. Game 7 against the Boston Bruins. That was 2019. And holy shit, this is unbelievable. Binnington is bailed out his team, and, you know, for a guy getting ridiculed by the whole nation,
I know.
coming in, stone cold killer, been good tonight when he's had it, but elite here in overtime as Gritty Marner is not able to get that puck in, and Matt Boldy sends it in. Brock Faber.
Momentum on
chase
USA side right now, folks.
that. Yeah, it is. 100% it is.
Yeah, I don't like when people just blaming the goalies is an easy way out, and it's an easy way to tell everyone you don't really know the game. You got to look at how the play develops, what happens. Was there a screen deflection? Like, there's a lot of factors that go into it.
Right. How did this happen? How do we get to this point, folks? And how did we get to this point? It feels like we've been sitting here for 6 hours, but again, we're going to bring you nonstop action. You can't get anywhere else. OT right now, obviously. Crosby surveying his options, throws a little bit of a muffin to the net, but crashes in hard, and Hellebuck steers that away, and Devin Tays is going to collect that puck right at the top of the circle of his own end and send it into McKinnon. McKinnon to McCarr. McCarr wheeling the net. Slavin with another good stick to kind of fumble him up a little bit and have to dip into his bag. And oh man, that's the one that goes in, you know?
Every time.
Like it's like fuck, they were humming.
It's never just that pretty one in OT. It's that one that has eyes, like right here.
Right here.
Oh,
I love that Werenski shot that high, though. Everyone kind of ducking. Binnington can't really see the puck. If you shoot that low, obviously a good chance for a rebound, but you're shooting a score there, and I love that from Zach Werenski, who's having a great season. Norris candidate as well. I think he should be considered for the Hart. The way he is willing his team in Columbus to potentially make the playoffs. Jake Sanderson getting a shift here, and he plays that puck in. The biggest thing is he did clear the zone as Sam Bennett, Marchand, and Seth Jarvis are out there for John Cooper's team, and a nice hit that Sanderson kind of wore there, fella. Oh, game is definitely slowed down here in OT.
oh yeah.
It's the pace. The boys, they look tired.
It's gonna be an ugly one, folks.
It's going to be an ugly one, and it's going to be one that I mean, it's significantly slower right now. Like you can tell, isn't it crazy when the mug's on the line? Just the adrenaline you have in your body when OT, like you know what I mean? Like it's just the body's way of reacting. Like right now, I mean, whether they know it or not, subconsciously they're thinking, "Fuck, I got another 30 games left in this fucking league." Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you don't know it, your mind doesn't know it, but your body does. It's again, we're on now. This is an anatomy podcast. Andrew Huberman will join the show at the 10-minute marker. Drew,
Like, you're going back to hockey.
dude, you got no break. How do these guys play on Saturday again?
So dumb. They should get a whole month off, and then they go back to like the second part of the season.
$11.50 remaining here, 2-2 in the game, 26-33. Everything you could ask for in terms of excitement, sudden death, overtime is obviously how you want to see every game end, and especially something like this, a game 7 or a winner-take-all moment. But oh my God, no way!
My God. Of course, it's McStevens.
Oh my God, he shocked the world.
I didn't even see what happened. I was on my phone.
Wow. That was just the one-shot wonder, man. The one-shot wonder. Wow. They buzzed them all OT. Binner bails them out twice, 3 times. In Team Canada. We said it, Bob. It was going to be tough to beat these guys twice.
We also said it was going to be an ugly goal, and that was an unbelievable shot. Whoops.
It was an unbelievable shot. Wow.
I didn't even see it. Motherfucker. I was tweeting.
Wow, man. And just like that, you're back to the regular season. Let's see how this develops, because this seemed like it was a set play, dude. Low to high. Oh, Gritty Marner. What a pass.
McStevens, wide open.
Wide open. Oh, my God. Poppy. Jizzy. Oh. Wow. Glove side titty. What a shot. So quick. I don't know what to say. I'm tired as hell, though. JB.
JB Snow.
JB gets it done again.
I don't want to hear any Bennington slander ever again.
Nope. Cup champ. Fake Nations Cup champ. Will be in the Olympics, obviously, moving forward.
Oh, that sucks for the boys, man. God damn. It's coming up empty-handed after all that shit. I am so tired.
Yeah,
I forgot we were on stream. Holy shit.
I'm gonna go to bed here soon. I'm gonna sleep in my car.
I was gonna go to dinner, dude. I was gonna go post up and get dinner by myself. I can't. It's fucking be closed.
You're going to dinner?
I was gonna, yeah. I don't have anything here unless I want to cook again. I don't feel like cooking.
I gotta go to the grocery store and get something to eat.
Where are you gonna go?
Oh, I think Sprouts is open.
Sprouts is open.
Whole Foods is closing at 10. I'm not gonna make it there. All right, well, fuck.
This guy just goes, ha ha ha, you dumb fuck. What? What do I have to do with any of this? Just reading. I'm just getting eviscerated online.
I'm like delirious.
Like
right
I'm
now.
the most like, yeah, like whoever wins, whatever. You got paid.
Fuck
You
you.
fucking asshole. Like DMing me. It's like, dude, what? If only people knew what it's like to have, like, I don't have that many followers. Like, people have millions, but if only people knew what it was like to just read hate all the time. Like, it's fucking crazy.
People are texting me right now like Binner. Wow. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm on the couch with you, buddy. Hey, Jody. Congrats, fella. Yeah, good job. Again, they're playing Saturday again. But no, to wrap this up, in all seriousness, this was an unbelievable event the NHL put on. We like to chirp them. We like to go at Gary's chin. We'll continue to do that because we got to keep everyone honest and straight. But what a matchup. I think Saturday's game, Bob, was probably the highlight. This was fine. It just that pace to that Saturday game.
Yeah, there was nothing like that Saturday game.
Yeah.
That was the best game of the tournament.
A lot of heartbreak for Poppy, man. We gotta get this guy a mug.
Yeah,
Feel for him.
He needs one. I can't wait till he gets one.
Yeah, you got to go through it though. Everyone's got to go through it one way or the other. Some are just making 13 million. Some are making 0 on a coach.
Where's Hiller? Huge part of this team. Aiden Hill, actually. Not a lot of people talking about it.
All right, well, folks, thank you for staying with us. There's Hillcat fella. Week and a half, Jesus.
Felt like a month.
All right, well, Gooch.
All right,
head
guys.
out. Hopefully that
fuck,
security.
we're on stream again. God
Hopefully
damn
that
it.
security guard's still there and might want to whack or whatever. But
We're out, guys. Thank you. We're getting another pod soon. We got shit coming next week. Check out our last pod, the Do Rag Pod. Appreciate all you guys. Please hit subscribe. Love you guys in the chat.